I guess let's get started. So, approaching the windmill you are indeed. So, as you're climbing up this, like, hill, it's just like another 10 minutes up, really. It's not too much of a track, but it's quite steep. You can see the old Slavic road transitioning, up to a winding path toward this. Like a very nice day, like just a dirt road. Looks sort of used. Like, it's not many people go up and down it, but it's got some, like, yeah. You can see like a couple tracks on there.
Yeah, like a natural road because it has been used a bit.
Yeah. You find a trail that's kind of hugging the mountainside as man. Yeah, okay, yeah. As you're making it up, it's fairly high up, but as you start making your way up, the air starts getting a little bit thinner. The temperature's dropping a little bit as you make your way up toward this windmill, and slowly, as you reach the top, the incline starts decreasing and starts getting a bit more steady, and you see just the base of a lone windmill, just sat on top of this giant mound that you've climbed up. It's not too exhausting, but it was a little bit of a workout. The door on it looks quite flimsy, quite decrepit, a bit moist, like a bit damp, maybe a little rotten. It's like got some iron bars on it, as like a bit of reinforcement to it. The windmill itself doesn't look that decrepit. It's got some like vines and stuff kind of growing around the walls, but other than that, it actually looks pretty sort of like well maintained. And you can see actually an old lady is actually like just she you see the door open, you can see like a sort of frail old lady just coming out the door. She hasn't spotted you yet.
Is she the only person that we can see for right now?
Yes.
Evo hasn't spotted her either.
No, you are still unconscious for I think it was half an hour.
It was like an hour and the 10 minutes walk. It should be about 50 minutes, really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was. I did also say that you can. Well, people can try and help wake you up if they want to.
I don't remember that.
Fair.
Yeah, Vincent is going to approach and just say hi. Yeah, the lady, and just say hi.
Oh, okay. So you do that. She turns around and she looks very. She just kind of jolts a bit, like, oh, hello, and quickly like shuts the door. Hello. What can I help you with, dearie? As this is happening, she's like reaching into her like bag, it's like kind of hastily a bit.
Oh no, she's pulling out the pepper spray.
Vincent is going to pull out the deed of the windmill, and say, "Well, I came across this deed here, and as I was passing by the windmill, I kind of thought that the deed might go to the windmill, so I wanted to come investigate."
She pulls out a key and just quickly locks the door. It's like, no, you must be mistaken. This is my windmill. I don't know of any deed for this windmill. This one belongs to me. It must be a different one.
Were our characters aware of the name Durst? Back from the Death House, did we know that was the name?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
believe
think you.
so.
Yeah, I think you read it either. I think you've heard it a couple of times.
Okay. I'm going to say, are you familiar with the last name of Durst?
Nope, never heard of it.
I'm not quite sure I believe her. Can I roll, like, insight or something?
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, roll insight. Getting my dice ready. Gonna be a lot of rolling.
Oh,
Well,
you tried.
It seems let's move,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. She is like, no, never heard of it. It's like, yeah, you just it looks very. She just like looks very truthful. Really, you can't sense anything wrong with what she said.
okay. Vincent says, well, my mistake. I do apologize for interrupting your day. And then he's going to walk back to the group.
All right, good. Well, yes, you have a pleasant day. I am in quite a hurry. I need to get back to the town. And I've got my goods to sell. You see. Well, yes, you have a pleasant day. And well, hopefully see you around. Maybe you would like to. Maybe I might see you around to buy some of my wares.
Can I ask what she sells?
You can. So yeah. Oh yes. Well, she kind of walks over. Oh yeah. She finishes locking the door, quickly puts her key back in her bag, and walks over to the cart. You can see like a. Oh, she kind of walks around to the back and she kind of pulls a like a wagon sort of fit, like a small cart. You can see there's some kind of pastries on there. Like I sell nice, delicious sweets and nice yet tasty treats.
See, this is seeming too much like, like the witch in the woods with the gingerbread house and all. I'm not digging it.
The gingerbread windmill.
Yeah, I'm not digging it. Sorry.
I'm not necessarily believing.
You broke the
believing
illusion.
this.
You could see that the windmill is made
no.
of chocolate and.
Ah.
I'll ask her. Well, I would purchase one if you're selling right now, or if you would rather I come find you wherever you're going.
Oh yes. Well, if you're offering, you've come out quite a far distance. It would be rude if I denied you one now. Yes, it's they are very delectable, very popular. It might be hard to find one if you do get back to town. They are 1 silver each.
Okay. I'll hand her a silver and I'll take one then.
Okay. She kind of like, yeah, she takes the silver. She reaches into the the cart, grabs a nice sweet pastry, and she hands it to you, and then just kind of looks at you a bit expectantly.
I'm going to say, well, I do appreciate that. I will take this back to my my friends over there. My one
Oh.
friend, my goblin friend, had a very heavy drinking night. So when he wakes up, I'm going to let him eat this pastry.
Ah, enjoying his youth. Excellent. I'm very glad to hear it. Well, maybe if you'd like to buy any more for me when he wakes up for your friends, maybe they might enjoy a nice, delicious pastry too. I don't want to be left out, surely.
I'm gonna. Vincent is from Barovia. Would he know anything about this? About that
Yeah,
merchant or
you
just
might
in
actually.
general?
Give me You did leave Barovia as well, but you would have left around the time this was a thing. So yeah, give me a. I say give me an investigation check. Oh no, history check. History check.
Come on, Vincent.
Yeah, you know these. You know that there are like, well, one in particular old lady that kind of goes around to like villages and towns in Barovia. She has paid a visit to your village as well. That she stops off and she does sell sweets, like these very delicious pastries. They are very, very popular, and people clamor for these. They like you know that people kind of go crazy and like these sell out in minutes. They're very popular around the entire area.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm going to say, well, I guess you're right. I will purchase one more.
Ah, excellent. Well, that'd be another silver, please.
Leo will purchase one as well, since Vincent,
I was gonna give you this one.
Oh, okay.
Nice
Yeah.
too.
I don't know. I thought you were giving one to Gibo, so I thought you would be getting one for yourself then.
No, Vincent's not gonna eat one of them. But he'll hand one to Gibo and he'll hand one to you. So yeah, I'll give her another silver.
Oh, you're just trying to poison us both. I see. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. And
Vincent knows it's poisonous.
well, what actually, hang on. I need to scroll up a bit. What the hell did? Oh no, I don't roll. Oh shit, that's annoying. I think she roll. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and she walks up to. Yeah, she walks up to. Oh, fuck, hang on, I'm going blank. I've actually forgotten her name now. Irina, that was it. She walks up to Irina and goes, and what for you, dearie? You've gone very silent. She just kind of looks away. It's like, no, thank you. I'm still quite full. I've eaten recently. I was like, that's quite a shame. But well, if you do change your mind, maybe your friends might be able to purchase one for you, just in case. You never know. These things do sell out quickly.
Vincent isn't going to buy anymore, but Leah, if you want to, you can.
Or one?
You bought another, or?
I'll buy her one.
Okay. Ah, thank you. She takes a silver and just hands you another cake. I was like, 4 already, and I haven't even left my house. Thank you very much. What a very lovely day this has been already. Well, yes, I will. Well, if you would like, I could escort you back down the hill and send you. Where was it you were on your way to?
Vincent would chime up and say, well, we were headed to Vallaki.
Oh, okay, yes. Well, if you want, I can walk with you down the hill and then see you off.
I don't necessarily trust her. Do you guys want to do that?
Maybe not.
No? Okay. Vincent would, chime up and say, well, I think we're okay, but I do appreciate the hospitality.
Well, yes, that's quite alright, but, well, if you're well, may I ask what it is that you plan on doing here then?
So,
Sorry, what'd you say, teacher?
Yeah, well,
I said sus. She's
Oh.
asking a lot of questions. I don't think we should say we're trying to drop off Irina because of Strahd.
When she asks that, does she mean, is she asking what are we planning to do in Vallaki, or what are we doing at her windmill right here?
What you're doing at the windmill here?
Okay. Yeah, Vincent will say that, well, I had thought that this was the windmill, from this deed, but it is, I was mistaken, so we will be on our way.
Oh, excellent. Well, if you're on your way, please let me escort you down the hill then.
I don't think we're gonna get away from this.
Let's just run away. Run away really quickly. Is that an option?
Thank you.
I think that's an excellent
That's not
option.
weird behavior. Well, let me escort you to see you.
Thanks, bye! Yeah, it is the fiddler way, fuck.
I'm going to ask her to wait a second, and I want to try to wake Gibo up.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. How are you gonna wake him up?
I want to try to, like, violently shake him awake.
All right. Can you give me a strength check, I guess?
I'll do a strength saving throw to see if I wake up.
Yeah, do that. Roll strength save, and then Vincent, roll a strength check.
I first
Okay.
want to see the strength check and then I'll roll against it.
Okay.
If I'm just doing a strength check, where on the...
You see your normal
I got
stats.
it.
Oh, yeah, there.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Roll a strength save.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm waking up.
Can I
You
try to wake Gibo as well?
Yeah, you can try.
Wait,
I
what?
mean, it looks like he's awake.
I go for it. This is gonna be funny anyway.
Jesus.
What the hell's going
Great.
on?
No, yeah. Okay. Vincent grabs lifts up Gibo, shakes him violently. Well, violently. He's pretty a very weak, hesitant kind of shake. Like doesn't want to hurt him or do anything that could cause harm. But Gibo kind of wakes up, and then as he starts waking up, Vincent puts Gibo down, but then all of a sudden, Leah just picks up Gibo as well as he's woken up. It's like, wake up! Shakes him violently.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What's going on? Why are you shaking me?
Get the heck up. We need you.
Oh, your goblin friend! Oh, lovely, he's woken up!
Yeah, I think I pissed myself.
Oh, that's what that smell. I thought that was me again. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It's old age.
Oh, no, that is you. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Vincent is going to hand him one of the pies or whatever that he got and say, "Here, eat up."
Wait, what's this?
Oh, it's one of my delicious pastries. Very good, very famous. Sell out in seconds.
I hope you didn't pay a full silver for this.
Oh, they did, and they paid 4 silver for 4.
Are you nuts?
No, well, I had to raise my prices to 1 silver. They were selling out quickly, and they still do. In fact, I'm thinking of raising the price again.
Uh-huh. Giba just puts it away in his bag. Is it covered or is it unopen.
It's kind of like covered in like a cloth to kind of protect
Yeah,
it.
no, okay, then I'll just put it in my bag.
Okay. Oh, not going to try one. Oh, please, I would love to hear one of your thoughts on them. Clearly,
hungry.
you're not. Well, I can tell that you're not from around here. I'd love to get an outsider's opinion on these delicious pastries.
I'm not hungry.
Leah will volunteer to eat one if we could leave.
I'll eat one if you don't escort us down.
Right?
Did you actually ask her to leave if...
No. Okay, Leah will be like, "Oh, I'll try mine," kind of thing. That's what Leah would say. So Leah
Oh, excellent! Oh, thank you. Please do let me know.
will. Okay, Leah eats the pastry.
Alright.
Roll me a survival check.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, you're shitting me.
Nope.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die.
Nah, it's fine.
Yep. Okay. Well, so.
You're dead.
I knew I shouldn't. I knew I shouldn't have.
I didn't
Well,
even think
tell
about
me.
this, to be honest.
Give me the consequences.
Ooh. All right. So you take a bite out of this cupcake, or this like pastry rather. It's very delicious. Yeah, it tastes fantastic. And your mind just starts going kind of more clear. It goes a bit more clear, just kind of more at ease. Really, you feel really warm and just really kind of happy.
Right.
Your vision starts distorting a bit, and you feel you've just been transported back to your hometown. You can see your village, like you can see your dad sort of like all alive and well. You can see everyone else in the village just kind of doing their thing. You see all your friends, all your family. Pizza going down wrong way. Yeah, you can see
Please don't
everyone
joke.
just kind of. No promises. Yeah, you see everyone in your village just all greeting you. You're having a nice, happy time. The rest of you, you could just see Leah just sort of stood there. She looks really kind of happy. Yeah, she looks really happy, really content. Yeah, she's just kind of stood there as a lump. Leah, you are now for 6 hours in a trance.
Oh my god.
God. Okay.
From one useless character to another. Let's go.
It's like,
What
oh!
did you put into these?
you can, Leah, you can hear, one of the villagers in your, like, you just had, like, a very delicious, like, meal from your dad. He just, like, hunted you, like, very prime, like, boar, gave you a really nice cut. You just had a very delicious meal. You can hear your dad say, Leah, how was the food? Was it delicious? Whereas the rest of you hear, well, how was it? Was it delicious?
Yeah, like kind of be like you said, like almost like in a trance, be like, oh my god, this is like delicious, so good.
Oh, I'm so glad. You also hear your dad saying, I'm so glad. And like, oh, I'm very happy. Well, would any of you like to try yours? Or... And she kind of gestures to the rest of you.
Ebo glances at Vincent.
Vincent is going to look at Leah. Can we tell that Leah there's something going on there?
It's very obvious. She completely dropped her guard. She looks very kind of limp. She's very happy.
Dang, I didn't notice.
Well, hang on, what did you roll now?
He rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Right,
just
okay.
roll one.
Yeah, Gibo, you don't notice this. You're just, you're staring at the horse.
Why did you get a horse?
Vincent is going to like stand in front of Leah and like try waving and like snapping his fingers and be like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Sure, 1 second. Yep. Yeah, so you do that. Leah, what you see like one of your friends from the village kind of walk up to you like waving, like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Leo be like laugh it off, be like, "Haha, yeah, no, I'm fine. Everything's great."
Vincent is going to just like kind of look at her for a few seconds, like with a confused look, and say, "Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I don't really think we should eat more of those pastries right now."
Oh, what a shame. Well, your friend thought they were delicious, so, well, I suppose you can save them for later then. Well,
Vincent wants to guide Leah over to the horse and like put her on top of the horse with Irina and say, "Well, all right, it's time for us to start heading to the city now."
oh, excellent. Well, I have to walk there too, so would you mind if I accompany you down to the bottom of the hill? Or...
Vincent's just going to agree at this point.
Oh, excellent, thank you. Oh, it's quite a trek. Oh, thank you. So you just start, all walking down the hill, kind of small talk. It's like, so,
Hold you guys, I didn't follow. I'm still in the wind. Okay, sorry.
I mean, if you wanted to be, you could have tried to hide.
The old crone is just gonna say, "Aren't you coming, goblin?" or something. So,
But if you tried to hide away, you could roll stealth and you never know.
nah, don't worry, I'm just following.
Okay.
Is my dragon aware of my behaviors at all?
Oh, yeah, your dragon is kind of a bit hidden behind your, like, cloak. It kind of, like, peeks its head out a little bit, kind of gives you, like, a little lick and just kind of cocks its head a bit, just, like, it's a bit unsure and a bit worried for you.
So what Leah sees, a friend walked up to her and licked her face.
For Leah, she just sees, she just sees, like a dog kind of just, run up to her and just sort of lick her face like a small dog.
Love this. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah, let's just stay in Leah's fantasy world. This is great.
Ooh, this is great.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat it as well. I'm just gonna join her. meet new people. But Gibo doesn't really trust this, so he just walks with him.
No, okay, so yeah, you walk down the hill, she just starts giving a bit of small talk, like, so where are you all from? Like, halfway down the hill.
Gibo remains silent.
Yeah, Vincent is going to, keep doing small talk with her. Is just going to say that he was from the village of what is the village called again?
Barovia.
Yeah, the village of Barovia.
Ah, a local. Wow.
And that he left to go to war, and he just got back like a few months ago.
Oh, I see. Wow. Quite an adventurer you are, aren't you? A soldier, you say? Hmm.
What would Leah hear?
You don't really hear much. You hear,
Okay.
like, you could see, just like two kind of like friends, or like two guardsmen, sort of, just kind of having an idle chat.
Just imagining, oh, a soldier, eh? A guardsman. A local soldier, wow! Incredible.
Oh my god! You're part of the military! So are you. I am?
Incredible.
Yeah, and it's like, just, well, if anyone else is kind of saying where they're from, really.
Gibo's not gonna share that.
Okay. Yeah, like, silent one. Well, we have one local and, well, 3 silent types. Very, very interesting group you have here, sir. It kind of turns back to Vincent, knowing he's like the chatty one.
Yeah, Gibo just has
Vin-
this suspicious look on his face. So.
Vincent is going to say to Leah, "How you doing up there, Leah?"
Yeah, you see the guard that was like mumbling to another guard just turn around to you, like while you're like riding on a horse. How are you doing, Leah?
Leah would mumble, "I'm fine, good shiny knight."
You just hear, "I'm fine, good shiny knight," and you're like, what? You look down at yourself and you're wearing like, well, yeah, you're not wearing anything shiny.
Yeah, no, I Vincent like was like suspicious at first, but now he's like not at all. Can I do like an insight check on the old lady just in general?
I think I need a bit more specific. Like, what is it you're trying to gauge?
Her mannerisms so far, she's been very, very pushy. And I don't really trust her.
Yeah, go for it.
I want,
Give me an insight check then.
yeah.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, she does seem a little bit hurried, but you just kind of well, yeah, she seems kind of hurried, but you could just kind of gauge, like, she's mentioned she's needed to get to the town to start selling her things, as, you know, she's on the time limit, it does take a while to get to a village, you think it's just kind of that.
Okay.
Can I try to discreetly see if I can find anything weird about the cake?
You're trying to do it without arousing suspicion.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so give me a stealth check, and then give me an insight check. Or investigation, rather.
Then again.
Okay.
At least
Um,
roll a 1.
Yeah, so you kind of like pull out the cupcake a bit, just kind of hide it, just kind of out of view, out of sight. You kind of dig around a little bit. It's kind of you don't really see anything off of it. It smells very sweet. It just kind of looks like a normal kind of pastry, like cupcake kind of thing.
Okay, can I check it for like poison or like compulsive stuff? I don't know, maybe a medicine check or something. I don't know if that would apply for this, but
Yeah, go on then. Give me a give me a medicine check, I guess. Yeah. No, you kind of examine it. You like take off a little piece. You look inside. You give it a little sniff. You don't really see or smell anything off with it.
I'm gonna put it back.
Okay. At this point, you all reach the bottom of the hill. She starts turning south, the direction that you came from, and she kind of points the opposite way, like, north, that way. If you head that way, it will take you maybe 2 hours to reach, well, maybe not even that, to reach the town you see, Vallaki.
Vincent is going to nod and say, "Well, I appreciate the company."
Yes, thank you. That's quite alright. I enjoyed the company as well. It's quite a lonesome journey, this.
How long has it been? Like, how long did that take us to get from the windmill to here?
20 minutes. I would assume.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the hill along. Okay, yeah, no, makes sense.
Okay. Vincent is going to like lead and start walking in that direction she pointed us in.
Okay. Well, yes, thank you. You have a lovely trip. She kind of turns around and starts walking away down this direction. You can, yeah.
Yeah.
It's at this point it takes probably like another like 10 minutes or something before she turns around the big winding valley that you're in, and just she's gone out of sight.
That we were watching her the whole time without walking, right? We were just moving north. I would.
I guess at this point, what were you?
I was moving north. I was moving towards Vallaki.
Oh, okay. You were moving north. Well, in that case, if you're moving
I wasn't
north.
gonna watch her.
Fair. Yeah. So you start walking north. How far are you gonna get? I need you to like, yeah.
Just generally towards Vallaki. I'm assuming Vincent's walking with me. So.
I'm kind of at your guys' mercy here because I don't know how far you want to go or where you're going.
I mean, assuming she was like here at this point, right? I want to like just the normal location where we would be if we were just walking away at a normal pace from when she gets to this point.
Okay. Well,
so I would
if
assume
you
something like here or here.
when you walk to here, you're now out of sight from here. You can't see anything here because of this big like sort of valley here, like this big cliffside sort of.
Yeah. So she well, I want to move at least here, if everyone agrees with that at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Yeah,
Leah's in a
same.
different dimension anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, there you go.
So now she's just not. Well, as far as I can see, she's not nearby anymore, right?
No, you can't see. You can't see down here. Your cliffside here, kind of winding down here, and then a cliffside here. You can't see beyond this part.
Yeah. So Gibo just slows down a bit, and he wants to check his surroundings to see if he can spot any people or something.
Vincent wants to ask when we slow down, do we want to go back and investigate that windmill, or do we want to continue on our way to Vallaki?
Can I do my perception check?
Oh yeah. So you were looking for
What are you gonna
anyone nearby?
Yeah, just anything suspicious nearby, any people maybe, to see if there's anyone around.
No, you don't actually. You don't hear or see anyone nearby. You're looking around. It's very empty. It's very quiet.
Yeah, so while Gibo is like scanning the area, he's like, "What's up with the windmill anyway?"
Vincent is going to pull out the deed that we had found and hand it over to you, and say, "Well, if you remember, we had found this in the that death house, and we came across that windmill, and I, kind of thought that was the same windmill, but the old lady said that was wrong."
Gibo just looked at the deed and he's like, "Well, the old lady tried to drug us as well, I think. So."
Yeah, Vincent is going to say, "I really think we should go back and investigate that windmill. But I do know, we are kind of on a timetable here, so if you guys want to continue to Vallaki, then that's fine."
We drop the princess first and maybe then go back. I mean, I wasn't up for this whole mission, but we might as well just continue doing that first.
That's fine.
Speaking of princesses, where the hell is Fiddler?
Yeah, Vincent is going to say, "Well, I was waiting for you to realize,
I realized.
Okay. At this point, Leah, your vision starts distorting a bit more. You were having a nice, happy chat with all your friends and family. You're having a nice, good time. All of a sudden, your vision starts changing a bit more. You see your village is sort of on fire. You can see that people are being attacked. Buildings are burning, trees are on fire, and you can see who were the nice guardsmen in front of you have turned into orcs.
Fuck you, we were having a conversation, don't ruin this. God damn it.
Do I blame the orcs for...
Yeah, it's
Like,
orcs that
my
are
town
attacking
disintegrating?
your... Yeah, the
Oh,
orcs are
God.
attacking... It's like an orc attack that's attacking your village.
Okay, well, I think Liam might scream, like, stop, like, start, like, become, like, very agitated almost. And I'm hoping that my comrades will pick up on it, because Leah's probably natural reaction would be to, like, attack them.
Yep, yeah, so you guys can hear Leah all of a sudden just scream. She starts drawing her weapon, shouting, "Stop, stop." As she's like looking
What the hell are you doing,
looking at
woman?
Wait, so is she attacking us then, or?
He's threatening us right now.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Vincent wants to.
Fuck what's in this cake.
Yeah. Vincent is going to say, "What is up with you?" And then he wants to summon his greatsword, and he wants to try to like bonk her on the head with it, with the hilt to like try to like get her to like pass out.
Okay.
It's amazing. Like, she's just screaming at two orcs. One of them is like, "What the fuck is up with you, woman?" The other one's like, what is up with you? Like, as if we're not burning
What
down the
is up
village.
with you?
What's going on, lady?
I just want to try to knock her out without doing damage, or
Okay,
with doing most
well, you
little
will,
amount
you
of
will
damage.
do a bit of damage. So roll. Are you gonna try and dodge, Leah, or are you?
Yeah, well, I guess we're...
She's the horse, right?
Yeah, she is on the horse.
Leah would try
Oh!
to, like, fight to, like, her full advantage. So, like, everything she knows.
Oh god.
She is on the horse.
Sorry.
You are right.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's right.
You will.
This is an Old Spice commercial now.
So, I will need you to roll attack with disadvantage then, Vincent, because she's on the horse. She's on the saddle.
Wouldn't she roll disadvantage on a dodge then? Or no, wait, it doesn't matter. Right.
The main reason I said that was to see if Vincent would have to roll to hit, kind of.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. No,
Yeah.
Ignore me. Ooh.
What's your AC, Leah?
19.
19. Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
what?
HP, right?
No,
No,
AC.
AC. Armor
AC?
class.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Okay. I was gonna say, holy
Thank
shit.
Leah.
Sorry.
That would be an amazing ranger, to be
Yeah, I
fair.
know, right? Alright. If you're gonna bonk her with the hilt, roll me a d4.
D4, okay.
Yep.
This is not the time to hit 4. We're not gonna apply weapon.
No,
bonus,
just a d4. So yeah, Leah take 4 points of damage as Vincent just kind of strides up to you, just kind of bonks you on the head with this with the hilt. You're not knocked out, but yeah, you just got hit. You close your eyes, you recoil in pain as you just had like a very heavy smack to your face. And all of a sudden, as you open your eyes, you're all of a sudden on like the dusty trail. You can see Vincent in front of you with his sword drawn towards you.
Leah will be like very groggily, I guess. She'd be like, "What's going on? What happened?" Where am I?
Vincent is going to say, well, you ate one of those pies from the old lady at the windmill, and it was drugged.
Leah would try to like absorb your words and try to like make sense of what she saw and what she's seeing now, and she'd be like, "Oh, I was in my hometown, and then all of a sudden everything started burning down, and I started fighting these orgs, and
Hey,
then
I might be green, but I'm a goblin.
not you, Gibo."
So Vincent is going to say, well, first things first, we should get rid of these pastries.
Leah would shake her head and agree. Because it's
Fucking
throbbing.
this. I want to check out what's in this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so Irina just kind of sees all this, turns and is like, I wasn't aware that these pastries we sold in our town would do such things, but I suppose it makes sense. They drive people mad. People go crazy for these pastries. They will do anything that they could to get their hands on one.
Do they sell these pastries in the town we're going to? Or
I'm
like
not the town Vallaki. I'm not sure. Well, I've not been there before, but they certainly do sell them in our fair village.
something to be aware of, I suppose.
So anyway, before Leah started threatening us, like I said, where's Fiddler? Did he die?
Yeah, so Vincent's going to say, well, when we got to the gate for Vallaki, we were met by a skeleton riding a carriage who was from Strahd. So,
Quickly interrupting, I'll bear it back 5 minutes while you roleplay this.
so Fiddler, against our better judgment, went with the skeleton to Strahd's castle.
Is he an idiot?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps.
Makes sense.
We have
Anyway.
not seen him since he left, though, so he is more than likely dead.
How long was that ago? It should be about
This point?
like
It was like 2
an
hours,
hour and a
probably?
half. 2 hours.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say like an hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah, Vincent will just say probably an hour and a half ago or so.
Uh-huh. I mean, you mentioned I didn't notice, but I did. I just didn't want to speak up in front of that crazy old lady. It was very suspicious.
Yeah, especially with those, with what happened to Leah there. That was very suspicious. We probably should not have purchased those, but she made a compelling case.
Leah says, I shouldn't have dropped my guard down. I just really wanted her to leave us alone.
It's not your fault anyway. She couldn't have known.
From all of this, we really should go back to investigate that windmill. There cannot be good things happening there.
Maybe, but I feel like, I didn't agree to this escort mission, but we should really finish that before we do anything drastic, in case there is something weird going on there. Because there's no point in bringing her to extra harm for no reason.
That
Leah
is a
would
fair
agree.
point.
We should go back after we drop off Irene, in case we run into Strahd or anything.
Yeah.
Leah just wants to take a moment though to just take a moment to say how brave Fiddler was though for going, because what would have happened if with that skeleton if we had not had sent somebody with him?
just gone back anyway. Like, it doesn't have to be a hostile one. Strahd seems to be kind of diplomatic. I doubt he would just randomly... I mean, he would probably take offense to nobody showing up, but I doubt he would send his servants to randomly attack us if we don't do something. He would probably just let it fester for later.
So what
I
is
was
the
thinking the
last
skeleton
you?
would've- What?
Vincent is going to ask Giba, what is the last thing you remember before you passed out?
I was having a drink. I think I made you into some hero of those Vistani people.
I return.
Yeah, no. They did like us. We actually they actually gave us quite a bit of treasures. We got a lot of gems and this nice ass saddle.
Oh, so they gave you a horse as well?
No,
I was
actually,
wondering where that
we
came from. Wait, what? You took a saddle without a horse? Giba just kind of
Yeah.
frowned at you. Why?
Listen, it was magical, and I like money.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
Compelling argument, yeah. Kind of crazy you found a horse along with it, though. That's weird. Anyway, I think we should keep moving. We can talk while we move, right?
So where did you decide to go?
Well, we're continuing on to Vallaki, because Irina.
Oh, okay. Alright, well in that case... I need to get a bunch of new stuff out now.
What's the horse's name anyway?
Vincent is going to say, yeah, Leah, what is the horse's name?
Yeah, Prin, what is the horse's name?
Lord Percival the Seventh.
Yeah, horse, what is your name?
Whoa.
So yeah, you're asking the horse. Your speak with animals is gone now, so you're just gonna hear like.
He just looks at Leah. So what did he say?
His name is.
Is it the mill? It is a mill horse, right?
Huh?
Or is it a mill or like is it a stone or a mare?
I think it was a male.
The horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a male.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't. I'm just gonna say. Well, I don't really know his name, but I suppose he probably does have. Can I just use my spell, like, to talk to animals again, or should I wait?
You could, but you would get
you
more
can,
spell
I
slots for
guess.
that.
I don't want. I don't want to make a name for the horse because I feel like that's rude. It's a rude to assume their name. Okay,
The horse,
I want to
is
know.
just hearing all of this. It's like.
What's up with him?
Alright, you're using the using the spell again. Can it be ritual casted? Oh, if you did, if you if you did try and ritual cast it, would take another 10 minutes, so probably not worth it. So yeah, alright, so you can't speak with animals, it uses a fancy old spell slot. And then you can speak with the horse again.
Leah looks at the horse and she's like, "What is your name?"
Monty!
I fucking hate this horse.
Okay. Leah looks back at her comrades and says, "The horse's name is Monty."
That's a fine name, Mr. Horse.
Ah, it's a pleasure,
Oh!
Monty.
Oh, thank you!
He says, "Thank you."
Vincent wants to hand him a carrot from his rations.
Yeah, the horse just... okay, hang on. The horse... the horse sees the carrot and just kind of completely disregarding the people on its back rears up in
Oh.
excitement. Oh! Oh! Drumsticks! Oh! Can you, Leah, you were on the back of the horse, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me an animal handling check, I guess, or a strength,
Ooh.
yeah, give me an animal handling check if you're going to try and calm the horse down.
Okay,
Or
I'm
if
gonna try to
you're-
do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
maybe.
The horse is rearing up. I need you to give me a strength save, and Irene has to do the same.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay.
you're dead.
Yeah. So Irina grabs hold of the reins of the horse as quick as she can, and she's like glued to the seat. She is not budging from this as this horse is going fucking crazy over these carrots. Leah, on the other hand, as soon as he launches up, you go flying backwards onto the dirt road. You go flying backwards 6 feet as you.
Wait a second. The saddle of the cavalier, they can't be thrown off.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, willingly. Oh, you're right. Okay. In that case, that's a good shout. Okay. Well, in that case,
You
yeah.
hero.
Yeah, I know, right? She's gonna go flying 6 feet. Yeah. In that case, you're. Yeah,
You
you're
could have
fine.
flown 6 feet if we wouldn't put a saddle.
Yeah, literally. All right. Well, yeah. In that case, you're fine. You just, assuming you're not wanted to get thrown off the horse, you
No,
you
no,
also
I'm
grab
good.
hold of the reins and you're
Well-
stuck onto this. Yeah, well, the prospect of flying does sound fun.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you grab hold of the reins as well. Like grab one arm around Irina. She was in front, holding onto the horse originally, and then the other one onto the reins as well. And you just tighten your like grip around the horse and around Irina. And just you stay put.
Can I try to like shush the horse? Be like, easy, like it's okay, like.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's just, these carrots, these sticks, these beautiful treats. Oh, they just get me riled up.
Note to self: nobody give this horse any of the pastries.
Evo takes out his space snake.
You know?
Alright. Yeah, so the horse just kind of trots up to you, and Vincent just kind of grabs like the whole carrot and just kind of eats it like really quickly. He's fucking super excited. So you are making your way to Vallaki then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Fucking Monty.
Actually also. Okay. You make your way forward. And it's around when you get to here. I have to double check. Okay, nope, nothing. And then when you get to around. Oh no, not that! Don't move that! Oh, can I turn that back? I can. Okay.
That sounds reassuring.
When you get to around here. Nope. All right. Yeah. The journey kind of goes a bit uneventful as you For fuck's sake, stop moving this shit. Yeah. The journey kind of goes a bit uneventful as you all kind of slowly make your way there. It takes you a couple of hours before you eventually.
Behold, this same plate. I don't want to move to it yet. Fuck.
Yeah, as you eventually reach Vallaki or
shit.
Vallaki.
Valoko.
Valala. Well,
Bellagio.
indeed.
Pennsylvania. So where were we bringing Arena again? Like, do we have a specific location? Like a specific house.
You did. I need to remember where it was.
Yeah, I don't remember any specifics. I just remember that we were supposed to bring her here.
I mean, I would assume she would speak up, right? Like, So how long did the journey take?
That took you a total of. Let me go back on the map and count it.
3 hours, I think. 2 to 3 hours.
From where to where? Do you mean from
Windmill. Well, below the hill.
Oh,
towards,
yeah, okay. Yeah, from there to Vallaki, it took you about, 2 hours.
Yeah.
The entire journey from, Barovia, it's like evening at this point. It's like the sun. Well, yeah, the sun is starting to set. It's getting kind of dark. Well, you can kind of tell that the sun is setting, even though you can't see the sky. Where the hell did? There it is. Alright, hang on. I gotta double check a few things now. Then, where is it? There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah. So I had to double check where that is now. It is somewhere in here. I was not expecting you to go straight to Vallaki. I prepared for everything except for you to just completely ignore the windmill.
We did it! We ruined the preparation like we said we would.
You did.
We did it, Reddit.
I mean, it was the logical choice though. Why would we have Arena stick around for that?
I don't know. You went up to the windmill, so I just kind of assumed you were going there.
I was blacked out.
True.
Now that I'm awake, I'm the voice of reason again.
Yeah, okay. You start approaching from... Oh, I need to move the map, hang on. Ugh, this is the most annoying part.
We're finally getting a different map again. Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Welcome to the town of Vallaki!
Thanks.
Augers.
I'm assuming we're here, right?
Yep. I was gonna move the Vincent token since he's the one at the front. You guys can... Oh god, he's giant!
Giant Vincent just...
Yeah. You start approaching the village, and as you get closer and closer, you realize the town is getting smaller and smaller. All of a sudden, the gate is up to your knees.
That's still pretty big. I was expecting it to be smaller then.
Yeah, alright, so move Vincent there. There you go. Okay, actually, I'll move all of you go here just in case. There's a giant Leah. You need a picture, Leah.
How do
where is it? I think if you like double click on your token and then on like details, was it?
You can do it when you open your character sheet, bio and info. You can add. There's.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I think if
I
you
got
just
a
press
thing.
edit,
I just didn't know how to add it, honestly.
if you press edit on your character sheet, you can put up an avatar, and the avatar is your token.
There you
I
go.
don't know, I might try to do that.
Okay. You're all
Well,
there.
you do what you do.
Okay. So yeah, as you start approaching the gate, the guards kind of like put their hand up like, halt! What business do you have here?
Do we need to have business to get in?
Well, of course. Have you not seen? Well, surely you've been traveling around. You should see you should be aware of the horrors outside. We get all sorts that try to sneak in here.
Oh, what if
Vincent-
we were looking for shelter then? Ever think about that?
Shelter. Shelter.
Kibo pulls out his crossbow and just.
Jesus
No.
The
Christ.
guards pull out their halberd. Threatening! Are you threatening us? Are you threatening me? Yeah, so...
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, the guards are just kind of like... They put their hands up, just like... So what... Shelter, what... Well, how do we know that you're not... working with... You know... How do we know that you're not... How do we know that
He
you're
who shall
not
not be named.
part of the opposing forces?
And what would that be?
Kind of looks around. It's like, you know, Strahd.
Do I like
Strahd has many Strahd has many servants of many different types of races, all sorts. It doesn't matter who you are. If he finds you useful, he will probably.
You work for Strahd. Huh?
It's like, don't be absurd, right, Frank? It's
Exactly,
it's
don't
Frank,
be absurd. Why the
Frank
hell would I
turns like,
just walk in here?
Frank turns to the guy that was just screaming. He's like, of course, you wouldn't work for Strahd, would you? Like, no, of course not. I wouldn't
Well,
dare
why would I
work for that
Strahd?
much.
And if you don't, I don't see the point.
Wait, what was that?
Like, Gibo says why he would work for Strahd if Frank isn't working for Strahd. Like, it's the same reasoning. Why would I work for Strahd? You're not working for him. I'm not working for him. We're all on the
Because I
same side
know
here.
Frank here. I know he's my friend. We've been in boot camp together. We've been through it all together. I trust him with my life.
Yeah.
This
Frank-
interaction.
Frank just kind of turns to the other guy, I'll call Bill. He turns to Bill. It just like kind of hesitates a second. Like, yeah, we've been through it together. We're close.
Oh, isn't that just nice? So, why are you just so suspicious of us then? I mean, I get it. It is not really a nice situation you're in, but you don't have to be so suspicious of us. We're just going inside. We just want to have a drink, man. We've been traveling a long time. Can we just have a rest?
At this point as well, hearing all this squabble, Irina just gets off the horse and kind of walks forward and pulls back the hood of her poncho that was made by Fiddler. It's like, relax. It's, people know who she is, even though she's never really been outside the town. It's like, relax. I'm with they're with me, and she kind of pulls out like a little ring with like the burgomaster's like crest or like symbol, pretty much. And she points to the guys like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't aware you had such company. Very, very sorry for my rudeness. Open the gates! And you just see the gates behind, like, the two part ways, and kind of like bow their heads a bit as the gates start raising up.
During that whole interaction, Vincent wanted to ask Irina if she was expected here or not.
No, I wasn't. It was, well, I'm sure my brother told you. We did not tell anyone of our situation except those that were willing to help, but well, as you can see, it was the first time I've made it here, so that help never made it out alive. Honestly, I didn't think that would work, but I was told that the Burgomaster's name or title would carry some weight, and it, well, I guess it was true. She kind of like gives a little chuckle.
Vincent is just going to say, interesting. Do you know where you're supposed to be going? Within the city, I mean?
Well, I can only assume, considering the type of forces we're dealing with, it might be safe if we find some holy place within the town, somewhere I can keep refuge, somewhere to help protect against the undead.
Did we move past the guards at this point, or are we still at the gate?
Yeah, oh, well, it depends if you're moving forward.
Did we move, guys?
Vincent wants to ask one of the guards directions to a church or something like that.
Okay, Bill's like, it's the least I could do after my rudeness. Yes, you can find a church. It's along the main road, but on the it's on the other side of town.
Okay. Vincent just nods his head and says, "All right, well, we know where we're going. Let's head there."
The Bill like, thanks, Bill.
He kind of like lowers his head a bit, like as an apology to, you know, how he like yelled at you.
He would just grins back.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, he notices your grin and he just kind of like grumbles a bit.
Like he was hiding it.
Well, I was rolling to see how, like, if he was like looking at you or not. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just, damn goblin.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. You guys can go on though.
Okay. I'll let you guys do as you wish, or we could take a quick break while Vincent is away.
I think it's more useful to take a small break.
Agreed.
Okay. Goddamn.
You realize though, now that you've named them Frank and Bill, they're established characters and we're gonna protect them with our lives.
Yeah, I know. I tried to avoid it, but I didn't expect the guards to end up naming each other.
Yeah, I baited you into making them established
I
characters.
can't
so
believe
like
you. I can't believe you would do this. Now
Yeah,
Frank
it's
and
the same
Bill
as the-
exist. They're canon.
It's the same as that this guy game with the established character I forgot the name of. I think the archer lady that does the gate stuff.
The what?
The archer lady and this guy that always operates the gate.
Oh,
name.
yeah. I can't remember her name either. It's like,
And she was in that game as well, and I always said established character when you named her Archer.
fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make all the characters established now.
Oh gosh.
They're gonna
Suddenly,
join us.
everyone is suddenly dead. Weird.
Nice, we won the campaign. I baited you into that one as well.
Oh god. Well, you're dead too.
Yeah, but we still won. Because Strahd's also dead.
Oh god.
Yeah, the real curse of Strahd. I'm also gonna be right back real quick.
Okay. I wasn't expecting the windmill thing to go the way it did. I really wasn't. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't expecting you guys to just completely disregard the windmill either. So how is everyone? Ah. Good old Fantas. Oh, it's a tango! Oh, disgusting. I can't believe I've been drinking such filth. Nah, tangos are nice though. I rarely ever drink fizzy drinks. The only time I do is if I get them as a takeaway, with a takeaway rather. And I just can't be bothered to get my own drink. Yes. I'm very good, like, I eat like shit. But I am very good with drinks. I literally only ever drink water or juice. I get like one fizzy drink every like maybe few weeks. Because that's when I get like a takeaway. Even then I don't always get a fizzy drink with it.
Me, it depends, I guess. I generally drink water, but
I like water. Water's nice.
yeah, especially if you're thirsty.
Absolutely. I don't like. To me, I can't understand. Like, if you're like really thirsty, if you drink anything that isn't water, because water is the best when you're really thirsty. Anything else just sucks.
Any cold drink is nice when you're thirsty.
I get
If
that,
it's warm,
but I
if
don't.
it's warm.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I don't feel that personally. Like if I'm really like thirsty, it's like warm, and I get a really cold drink, it's still kind of mid to like water for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I like both. Cold water is amazing when it's warm.
Sorry for that wait, I'm back.
That's alright. Peachy, you there? I guess we now wait for Peachy to come back. I'm gonna go check if my pizza's cold to put it in the fridge. I had to order so much food to be able to get delivery, cause they fucking decided £25 minimum delivery order. I'm like, I don't care, I want a pizza.
$25, that is ridiculous. I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand like a $10 minimum, but 25.
Yep, it sucks. But I was like, I just want a pizza or something for tomorrow. I had to get.
There's something here that's like 35 euros.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, if
insane.
you're with a group, that's not an issue, but if you're alone, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, usually you are with a group when you order something, aren't you?
Yeah, I still hate it though.
Yeah.
Even with 20 euros, the thing is, there's a lot of like Turkish pizza places around here. Almost all of them are. So even if one of them is 25, there's another one that's just 10 euros. It's all the same stuff anyway, but maybe a slightly different taste, but it's all the same stuff.
Alright, time to put my pizza in the fridge. I know, right? It's a huge pizza, and I had to order an appetizer as well to be able to get the minimum order, and I need to get more tin foil on here. Jesus Christ. I gotta go mute my mic so you don't hear a lot of shit.
RIP ASMR.
I come to Prince's channel for the ASMR. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, sorry, here you go. Crinkle, crinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the stuff.
Yeah. Let's go.
Crinkle, crinkle.
ASMR, yes.
ASMR D&D stream. Oh god, this is gonna suck. I don't even think I could fit this in my fridge. Jesus Christ. I've got like half a giant pizza. Where the fuck can I put this? Time to play Tetris!
If you have like plastic sandwich bags or something like that, I put leftover pizza in those sometimes.
I put it in foil, but it's not really that. It's the fact that it's huge.
Like the pieces themselves?
Yeah, they are.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a very big pizza.
I mean, better be if you if with an appetizer you get to 25 pounds.
Yeah, it was massive. I got mac and cheese bites.
One,
That's lunch and arguably dinner for tomorrow sorted as well. I got 5 slices left, but they are massive slices. Place around me at 35-45 delivery. Jesus Christ, that's insane. Are we all here?
Peachy? It doesn't look like it.
Okay. Unless she's accidentally muted herself, I don't know.
You'd have noticed by now, right?
Yeah, maybe actually. Because I thought I heard her a bit earlier when we were doing the ASMR thing, so I don't know. Bam ba-da-dam 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 ba-da-dam. So we'll quickly read ahead actually on these notes while we're waiting actually. I heard a door.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the door.
Ah.
It speaks to us.
Knock knock. Who's there? Me. Alright, are we all ready?
I am.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, now we're gonna wait for Cable to come back.
Sorry.
No, it's alright, it's okay.
What about Bill and Frank? Are they ready?
They kind of raise their heads, and Bill and Frank, it's kind of like nod at each other, like, we're ready, and get back into position, guarding the gate.
Nice. That's what I like to see.
Alright, move your pieces to do the things, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Kibo leaps over the wall.
Jeez.
Whoa!
Would you?
Bill and Frank are like, oh my god!
Hell yeah. Time to impress the local.
Alright,
Yeah, I guess.
keep doing things and walking around until you decide to do something.
Let's just walk in. See, if we go here, and then here, we can just walk in circles. Like that.
Jesus.
Well, we're going to the church, right? Because
Where's the church again?
it should be this building.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Can you confirm, Prin?
I
We're
gave you
here.
directions. It is now up to you.
Gibo looks at this building and assumes it's a church.
Okay, yep, as you approach this building, yeah, it looks very churchy, indeed. You can see a big, like, kind of bell tower sort of overhanging at the top, or like, you know, structured up at the top. You can see as you're approaching, like, here, a graveyard sort of gated away by like a wooden fence. You can see a few gravestones, like tombstones, scattered around. Some broken off, others not. Some of the graves also look not not dug up, but the ground is kind of like a bit messy and all over. Like you could see stuff has like come out of the ground from below. Like grass and dirt are like all over the place on some of the graves.
He will just turns to the group and he holds like a hand open towards the church and like, look, a holy place.
Yes, this would be a holy place. You are correct. It is a church. I reckon this would keep me safe for a while. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't think I'd be safe for very long against that monster, but this is the safest place that I could be in. It's only a matter of time before he finds me.
Vincent wants to ask Irina if she knows, is Strahd able to come into the city?
100%.
I am unaware of the full situation with Strahd and himself, but he does have eyes all over the land. It won't be long before he'll check here. I have heard word that he does come to visit through here from time to time, and while the guards are of course very reluctant to bring him in, like dare not defy him, otherwise it will cost them their life, just like in our village.
He returns to Irina and is like, well, isn't this part of his domain as well, though? This is still Barovia, right?
Yes, this, while we are the village of Barovia, that is not just the name of our village, it's just the name of this entire region. Beyond the gate we pass, well, from the gates that we passed and beyond this whole area, from those mountains to, like, pointing the very far, like the mountain, you can see mountains in the very, very, very far north, just kind of in the clouds, sort of, like points there, it's like from there and beyond, well, from there and points the opposite direction to all the way to the end of the land there. He has eyes everywhere.
Vincent is going to ask if Irina would want us to come into the church with her, or if she is okay with saying our goodbyes here.
Oh yes. Well, if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate the company just while I settle down a bit. It has been a long journey.
Yep. Vincent is going to like help her get off the horse, like offer her his hand to get down, and then escort her into the church.
Okay. Next, she gets off the horse and just like heads towards the door with you, or the door of the church, and the door's unlocked. She pushes it open. Inside, you can see a very sort of, it's a bit run down. It's organized as best it can be, but things are kind of like a mess. Like all the pews are sort of askewed, some are turned over. There's been like a bit of a struggle. It looks like it doesn't look like it's been all too well kept, but they are trying to keep it clean. It's not dusty or anything. It's just kind of, yeah, it's like nice. A nice kind of carpet goes from the entrance all the way to the end, which is like an altar, with like a stained glass window at the far end, pillars sort of along the sides, like against the walls on the east and west sides of the building.
Okay.
When we walk in, do we see a priest or anybody?
No, the building looks empty.
Okay.
Ebo stays at the door, by the way.
Okay.
By the way, when we were walking into the church, Vincent wanted to stop for a second and ask Gibo if he could find somewhere to put the horse, just like rein him in somewhere so he doesn't get away or something.
Leah's still on the horse, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
Leah's still sat on the horse right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Can you park our horse while Leah's still on the back?
Yeah, sure.
You just kind of abandon Leah. She's like, guys, how do I get down?
Never mind. So the only people who are in the church, is it just me and Irina?
I guess.
Yeah, it seems
Okay.
that way.
I'm just kind of like keeping a lookout outside.
Okay.
Staying with the horse.
Okay.
Vincent wants to just kind of search around the church and try to find like an office of the officials or something in it.
Okay, well, as you do, Irina kind of walks in. She's a bit fed up with everything. So goes, hello? Is anyone here? It's like you could hear kind of roughly coming from behind like one of the walls of the pillars at the far end where the altar is. You can see a sort of middle-aged man, kind of younger, like on the younger side, walk out in very holy like kind of attire. I was like, oh, hello. Oh, yes, terribly sorry. What is it I can do for you, fine folk? Are you also here to seek refuge? And kind of like looks at both of you.
Vincent is going to kind of just stand there with his arms crossed and like let Irina do the talking, but he just kind of wants to stand there kind of looking tough.
Right, okay. It's like, Irina's like, yes, I came here from the village of Barovia to the south. Oh goodness, that is quite a journey to make. It just turns, like looks down and like, yes, it has been. It's been tough. I've had to leave my family behind to seek refuge. Could we speak in private? It's a very personal matter I wish to discuss. And she kind of like shows the symbol as well that she showed to the guards. He looks a bit taken aback, like, oh goodness, oh yes, I didn't realize I had such company. Yes, please, come this way. He kind of leads you to the door that like a door that he kind of came through, where the altar is. Irina walks forward to the door.
Okay. Vincent is gonna walk with Irina.
Okay. Yeah, you walk inside. It's a very nice looking place. Very kind of like nice, red sort of, very nice red carpet. Some like yellow, like kind of not gold, but yeah, like very nice shiny yellow trimmings around the side, like nice little decorative pattern. A couple bookcases around a couple of the walls, and a nice, very ornate wooden desk in the middle of the room, and a what looks like a pretty comfy wooden chair behind the desk. He sits down. He offers you a seat. There was only one by the thing, but you could also see a couple more in the corner of the room. Vincent, as Irina takes the one by the desk.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just sit there then.
Okay. In the corner, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, very well. Let you find yourself comfy there. What is the matter that you two wish to discuss with me? Kind of like He's just kind of like keeping an eye on you, Vincent, because he's like not sure why you're there and why you're hiding in the corner.
He's looking tough. Come on,
Yeah, actually.
big man.
Yeah, he's looking at you and he's like he's looking really like kind of scared. Like he's looking very, very nervous at you. He's like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he gonna beat me up? Is he gonna take my lunch money?
Yes.
Can I do like a perception check to like see if I notice?
Yeah, go for it.
Would you say perception or insight?
You're trying to gauge his like actual like reaction to you, right?
Yeah.
Give me an insight. Hang on. Yeah, no. Well, you can see he looks at you kind of. He's giving like a bit of an off reaction. You can tell he looks a bit scared at you, but that's as much as you can gauge. Yeah. So Irina like kind of grabs his attention again with like raising her voice just a tiny little fraction, like yes. So terribly sorry. My friend here has come with me and three others. I hope that he is okay. Have come to escort me to this lovely town, for I am being pursued, you see. He just kind of like doubles back at her, still trying to like keep a little eye on you. Vincent, like, pursued, you say, but in what regard and by whom? And yeah, she kind of looks down, like silent, kind of whispers, by Strahd, and then he just completely forgets you're in the room. He's like, Strahd? It's like, shh. Yeah, yes, Strahd, he's been after me and, well, specifically me for a long time. I'm not sure how long it has been now, but he has been after me. I believe he thinks I am someone else, however, but it was only a matter of time before he would get to me, and I requested aid from these fine fellows to escort me to your lovely town where I may be safe. He just looks, the priest looks very sort of disgruntled. It's like, well, you would be safe here. The safest place you could probably be in these areas. Strahd does come visit every now and then, but it's not a common visit. It's more of a hindrance for him than anywhere else. But I cannot guarantee your safety, but we may certainly do our best. And what's of your friend over there? Is he also staying here, or? And it just kind of.
Yeah, Vincent says, no, I'm not staying. I wanted just to make sure she got here safely. My friends and I will be doing what business we have in the city, and then we will be moving on.
That is understandable. Well, thank you for escorting your friend here. Very, very important lady. You've managed to save here, or at least, well, not to mince words, to at least prolong her potential demise. She looks a bit taken aback, but she's like understanding that she's not safe, that she will be more safe here. Like,
Vincent, at this point, he's going to take his chair that he's sitting on in the corner and just like bring it with him to like sit up with you guys, and like kind of drop the the tough guy act, and he wants to like sit down beside Irina and like turn to her and say, "You are welcome to join us when we leave if you want."
That's a very, very kind offer. Well, are you actually gonna try and convince her, or just to see if she's offering? Or just,
What
are you
this-
just offering rather?
Yeah, I want to at least say that. I'm not expecting her to agree, but I was at least like offering.
Okay. That's a very kind offer. I may at least think on it. I would be very safe here. I do not think I would be much help to your group, and I would certainly slow you down. To be honest, I'm not one for adventures such as yourselves, but it is a very kind offer.
Yeah, at that point, I'm just going to shake my head and say I understand, and just turn to the priest and say, I trust you will do what you can.
Oh yes, of course. We have many refugees come here. We may have these big fancy walls, but well, Strahd does still find his way in from time to time. It's the safest place, and I assure you we will do our utmost best to protect her from that foul beast.
While I'm here, I'm going to ask the priest, well, since my group is here, is there any work of us that you might have need of?
I do believe there may be something, actually. We do get a fair number of refugees here from time to time. Many are homeless, unfortunately. They spend the night here. We may have something. For the moment, however, it's still a bit unsure, unclear on the situation. But if you would check in with us tomorrow, we may have work for you, if that is okay. We need all the help we can get.
Sure. Yeah, Vincent is just going to shake his head and say, "Sure, we will check in before we head on." And he's going to stand up and say, "Well, if there was nothing else needed of me for right now, I do have business that I would like to attend to within the city."
Excellent. Well, I won't keep you. Please enjoy our lovely town, and go. Please rest up. I can imagine it has been quite a journey for you and your group. She turns to you as well. Well, he keeps looking at you, but kind of glances at Irina a second. Like, she mentioned that you had another who might be in danger. Is everything okay with him, or?
Well, our sorcerer accepted a dinner invitation from Strahd, and he went to the castle and has not returned. So we are hoping for the best, but expecting the worst.
Oh, well, if I'm completely honest, I believe if it was a dinner invitation, that's a very, very rare thing to happen. Strahd does not invite many to his castle, not even for dinner. I can assure you that your friend will be perfectly safe as long as he hasn't angered anyone in the castle. If he has, though, I do fear for his fate.
Vincent says, well, knowing Fiddler, there is a good chance that he did cross someone.
Oh. Well, well, if I hate to say it, if he has angered someone, you may not see him again, sadly. Should he have, though, if by chance he does, you will not be safe. He will not be safe.
Vincent is just going to like absorb what the priest is saying and nod his head and just kind of stand there for like a few seconds and say, "Well, all right." Then he's going to ask if the priest has a recommendation on like an inn or something where they can go to rest.
Yes. Oh, yes. Of course. An inn. There is an inn. Not too far. It's if you follow the main road from which gate was it you entered from?
It was the east gate, correct?
Yeah, the east.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to. I'll say we came in through the east gate.
Ah, the east. Then you would have seen it. You would have passed it if you followed the main road. It's in the center of town. If you just keep following the main road back from where you were, you should be able to find it.
Vincent is going to say, I appreciate that. Well, I will check in with you two before we leave tomorrow then.
Okay. Yes. So thank you very much. Yes. And he's kind of. He stands up a bit like, well, I thank you very much again for all you've done. And Irina also turns to you and says, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I feel a lot more relieved being here compared to where I was. I feared if I stayed where I was, I would no longer be. Well, I would no longer be here on this plane. And then at this point, the priest's like, terribly sorry. Where are my manners? I haven't properly introduced myself. Kind of extends his hand. I am Father Lucian Petrovic.
Vincent is going to like take his hand and like do the shaking of like the arm thing instead of the
grab
hand.
His like forearms, like
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, very, very forward you are. Oh.
And Vincent says, Vincent, to introduce himself.
Vincent. Oh, strong name. He like reaches his other hand and like grabs the back of your forearm. That's like where he's like grabbed. He's now got like your forearm, like both hands, like very good. Oh, you seem like a very, very reliable sword, a very confident grip. Yes, well, I do hope you and your group have many safe travels ahead, and hope we'll hopefully see you again soon. Yeska! And like just screams out the door, and you just see a young boy, probably about like no more than like maybe 9 years old. He's
suspicious.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck's sake. You see a young boy like no more than like maybe 9 years old. He's very like buff. He's got a lot of muscles. He's carrying a heavy shovel, like a very heavy looking shovel. Like very stained with like dirt. It's like, yes, father. We have a very important guest. He points to Irene. Is like, please, you must be weary. Please take a rest at our very lovely room. Well, the best we can offer. Yeska, please escort this fine lady to a nice a private room. She's a very important person. It's like, yeah, yes, father, understood. It's kind of like beckons to her, and she gives both you and the father, like, Lucian, a nice bow, and leaves the room with the boy.
Vincent wants to watch her walk out with the boy, and then after she leaves, he'll look back at the father and nod his head and walk out to leave the church.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. You have a lovely trip. Or a lovely stay.
Vincent walks out and joins the other two.
Leah would say to Vincent, how did that go?
Well, the father was not very convincing that Irina would be safe here for long. I did extend her an invitation to continue her travels with us, but I do not think she took it.
Do you think there's a chance she'll reconsider?
Vincent is going to say, well, the father did mention that he might need help with some work tomorrow. So I told them that we will rest up tonight and then check on them tomorrow, and we could leave after that. So there is a chance that when we go check on them tomorrow, she'll want to join us.
Turns to Vincent and it's like, you realize that whatever we're gonna do is probably gonna be more dangerous than her staying here, right?
According to the father, staying here by itself is quite dangerous as well, so it's not a good situation.
I mean, there's gonna be dangers regardless, but I don't know if it would be so smart to take someone that doesn't know how to fight with us, considering what we get up to.
Well, I am confident that if she did come with us, we could at least protect her somewhat.
Gibo just frowns.
Vincent is going to say, well, the father gave me a recommendation for an inn that we could stay at for tonight, but before we go do that, I would like to visit the markets here.
What's the inn called?
Did he give me a name? I don't think he did.
He did not. He told you
Going
where
to
you
say-
could find it.
Yeah, going to say, well, now that you say, I do not believe he gave me the name, but he did give me the location of the inn. It's we passed it on the way here in the middle of the city.
Okay. Middle of the city, huh?
Vincent is going to say, all right, well, are you guys going to join me at the markets then?
So I'm gonna check out where the inn is, and maybe then I'll follow.
Vincent will nod his head and then start walking back.
It starts trotting not too far behind. On the horse.
Get on the horse.
He never left. This is my horse now.
Monty's part of the crew now.
Walking back, would we see any signs for both the inn and / or the marketplace?
Was that sorry?
As we're walking back, would we see any signs for both the inn and / or the marketplace?
Yeah, you would see, you wouldn't see signs really for, you wouldn't really see signs for, you see some signs, but just mainly for, like, location, like, the gates, or, like, or just, like, where you can find, like, exits to the town, and a location for the Burgomaster's, mansion.
Okay.
But you don't really see anywhere for like a. You don't see a sign so far for the inn or marketplace or anything.
Out of character, is this the inn right here?
Keeping it again. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I see the inn from here, Bryn?
Give me a perception check. You walk up to the. You see the building. Like you see a big sign, that says the Blue Water Inn, just kind of hanging from like a sign overhead over the door. Gibo.
Give me a second. Okay. Well, Gibo knows where the inn is now.
You can probably tell from this as well, Vincent, saying Gibo stopped looking at the building. You see the sign as well, Blue Water Inn.
Okay. Yeah, Vincent is going to read the sign out loud and say, "Well, I do believe we have found it.
Looks like one.
I do not believe on the way here we saw where the marketplace is, so I think I will go inside and try asking maybe the barkeep."
Okay, so now I'm out of character. Like, did we really not notice the marketplace, or?
You would have heard like, you would have heard like when you were walking from the east gate.
Because I get a feeling I really know where it is based on what I'm seeing.
You probably, if you're looking at it, you probably know where it is.
I think it's this.
I won't say if it is or isn't, but I will say, when you were walking from the east gate, you did hear it was a bit more lively past a certain point. But when you went from the church to back to the inn, not so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Gibo is walking towards the noise. La, 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 la.
Oh, so are you going to walk to it?
Yeah, Gibo wasn't planning on going into the inn, he just wanted to know where it was.
So
Okay.
you walk past, it starts getting lively again, but as you get further away, where you stood, it starts going a bit more quiet again.
Gibo spaces.
Yeah, it's lively again. Leah, you hear it's getting a lot more livelier, and you do
What the
find
hell?
yourself in the marketplace.
What is this?
Vincent is going to say to Leah, you have good ears. I did not hear that as well as you did, apparently.
I hope for having big ears I'd hear it.
So the shops and homes that are enclosing the town square here are decorated with like limp tattered garlands, painted wooden boxes filled with like some tiny dead flowers. You can see you can see a few like posters around the buildings, kind of locked at like missing posters of missing children. You can see some stocks as well, kind of scattered around, like some people locked in, probably where there are some like, probably where the criminals are, like people who might be caught like pickpocketing or something, locked up in stocks. Some covered in like tomatoes, others just clean. You can see market stalls sort of strewn about the place, like around the outsides, a couple on the inside as well.
Vincent is
9-year-old
looking.
boys.
Sorry, go ahead.
I asked if there were pictures of specific 9-year-old boys.
Um.
On the missing children.
Yeah, if you have a look, there are a few missing posters. There are a few. There's like, give me a investigation check.
To be fair, I didn't notice the child, right?
You didn't, but yeah, give me.
Well,
if you're
where is
actually
the-
looking at the posters, if you're not, then don't worry.
I'm not looking at a specific one, but I am going to look at the posters though.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you don't need to roll. Yeah, you can see like the posters. there are some like missing children. None of them look over like, none of them look over like 10 years old.
Are there any bounties on there, like for finding them, or?
Yeah, almost all of them really have a bit of like a monetary reward. Some more than others. What like the most expensive is probably like 2 gold. The others are like there are a few that are like maybe 1 silver, 5 silver. There's a couple of like 9, 8 copper. You could tell that some people that are missing their children are like they are so a lot of people. Some of them are poor. You could tell some people are more well off with their missing children than others if they're offering a bigger reward.
For 2 gold, that's not really that. Gibo scoffs and continues his walk.
Vincent wants to look for just a couple of shops. He wants to look for a magic item shop that he can sell the saddle to, and then he also wants to find something that would be interested in his pouch of gemstones from the last game.
Okay, hang on. So you want to find a magic shop or what else? Sorry.
Looking for a magic shop, and I'm also wanting to find another shop. Maybe the magic shop would also be interested in this, but he wants to find somewhere to sell his pouch that had those gemstones.
Okay. Yeah, so you look around, looking at the merchant stalls here, there's not really anything all too noteworthy. You can see like a couple general stores, you can see like a flower shop, like a fruit stand, a place for like silks and various cloths. You don't really see anywhere that could like deal with magic. Like magic items.
Is there like more shops in a different direction?
No.
Or would this be it?
This is all you could see at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm going to approach the general store, at least.
Like, welcome. What is it I can do for you?
Well, I'm not sure if this would be up your alley, but I have this nice saddle that I'm trying to get rid of.
A saddle? I should probably describe this guy as well. So yeah, you approach the general store. You can see this guy's kind of older, like maybe like in his 50s or something. He's got a bit of a hunched back, he's got a hunch to him. He's got grey hairs, got like a couple of warts, really. Yeah, he's wearing like he's wearing some like nice kind of, well, he's wearing rags, but they like some tattered rags and stuff, but you can tell that they used to be pretty like nice looking like clothes originally, and like a cloak. It's like, yes, a saddle. We don't, well, I don't know if I'd be able to make any use of this, to be honest. What, how much were you offering for this, for the saddle?
Out of character, how expensive is this saddle? What is the monetary value of it?
At least 500.
I don't think I could tell you that.
Do you really want to sell it though? We have a horse now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. You found it, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'll hold on to it for now. Yeah, Vincent will just say, well, I might have changed my mind here. I think I'll hold on to the saddle. But he pulls out his pouch of gemstones and says, although I do have something that you might be interested in. I have this pouch of gemstones here. I believe it has 18 of them, and I just kind of want to
Oh.
on the counter for him to look at.
Oh, ooh, very
We're almost
nice.
done. So I'll come down and when we're almost done. Yeah.
Oh, very, very nice. He kind of like gets a little like eyeglass sort of thing, like puts it in his eye. He pulls a gem out, and gives it a heavy, like, heavy look around. Big, hang on, I'll just check. Okay, yep. He looks at these. I see. Right. Very clear. Very nice. I'll give you.
2 copper.
6 silver each.
I feel like that's a massive scam.
Yeah, no, it is, because when we got it, like, we, like, investigated it, and we knew it was worth, I think it was, like, either 1 or 100 gold each.
I didn't give you a full.
You
Okay. I did tell you how much it was worth, but I didn't give you an exact value with the roll you gave.
Okay.
Oh, it's still a massive scam, though. Anyone could tell.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
No.
You should threaten him with your greatsword.
Yeah, no, Vincent is going to, I guess, try to intimidate him and say, I think you can do better than that.
Oh, and what exactly were you thinking, huh? Well, actually, you were trying to. Yeah, let me see your intimidation roll first.
Not great.
No, it's not really phased. It's like, oh, you're not happy with my offer, aren't you? Well, what is it that you think these are worth then?
Are you guys with me, or are you guys, like, behind me, or?
I'm behind you.
I'm not. I've just been looking around.
Okay.
I don't know you have the gems because I was blacked out when you got them.
Right. Vincent is going to say, well, I would say they're at least 1 gold each, but that still seems low.
A gold each? 8 silver each.
What a... Oh, wait. Wait, so conversion rates were like 10 silver to 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 'Cause I was still in the 100 silvers, 1 gold mindset.
Oh, right.
So, yeah. I was like, what a scam. Carry on.
Okay. Actually, no. Before I do that, give me a persuasion roll.
Come on, don't botch this.
That's performance. I need
damn it.
I need a reroll.
Vincent's just gonna do a little jig.
That's a very lovely dance.
Oh no!
That's a very lovely dance, but I can't sell you these for more than 6 silver,
That
I'm
was not
afraid.
convincing.
You got in that one.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like it's gonna be even cheaper now. 1 silver.
No, like, well, that was a lovely performance. I don't know why you just decided to dance on the spot like that, but no, well, I can't sell these for less than 6 silver, I'm afraid.
I want to turn to Leah and say, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. Do you think I'm getting ripped off here?
Leah smirks at him and then looks back at the merchant and then back at Vincent and be like, "Oh yeah, big time."
I want to look
off? I'm a very honorable merchant, I'll have you know.
Yeah, I want to look back at the merchant and says, "Well, you heard my friend.
What do you two know? You're not from this village. You're not from this town. I'm a very honourable merchant, I am.
Yeah, with a voice like that. Prick.
He just screams across the marketplace. How dare you, goblin! I heard that!
No, that wasn't my Gibbo voice, that was just a
No,
random
no,
other
no,
merchant.
I was joking from that.
But there was someone in the crowd saying that.
And like, yeah, so I am an honourable merchant. I think that I do not believe that anyone would take your side compared to mine. I'm an established businessman.
Ooh, established character. Ask him his name.
I want to very sneakily try to cast prestidigitation and try to make fireworks go off around me and make him think I'm cool.
Okay. Give
We're at the big
me
guns now.
Another performance check.
so you're trying to stealth cast the spell, and
Yep.
you're going to try and see if he thinks you're cool. Okay, give me a stealth roll first.
But the merchant is talking pretty loudly, right? Because he's a bit offended at this point.
Yeah, why am I rolling so terribly?
He's raised his voice, and he is, like, you know, talking loudly in a loud thing. But the thing is, spellcasting requires verbal, and like it requires 3 components. So you will have to say the spell, move your arms, and use, you know, you will be using your arcane focus and stuff to cast the spell.
Oh, I get that. I wasn't even talking about the spell. I was just more curious. Aren't people around, like, checking what the hell the commotion is about at this point?
Yeah, I mean, that's fairly true.
Like the stealth roll is fine. I was just wondering if people were like...
Oh, yeah, I mean, well...
What's with this village idiot again?
It's a couple of people, like, turning their heads just to, like, you know, someone's starting to shout a bit, but at the same time, not many people paying attention, because... you reckon they're probably used to stuff like this at this point.
Ah, it's crazy old Pete again. Goddamn.
Oh, okay. Roll me a. All right, so roll me a performance check as well then, if you're trying to look cool with these fireworks.
Sorry, what do you want me to roll?
Performance.
Okay.
Come on, do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You would get this.
Woohoo!
Augers.
Doesn't even matter if you're noticed. You're very fucking cool.
Yeah. So yeah, well, he's like busy shouting at you, and like split second he turns to Leah, as you know she backed you up. You sneakily cast your spell, and then he turns back to you. Then all of a sudden, these loud fireworks start exploding behind you. The darkened sky really brightening them up, making them stand out even more. And then just, you know, it's kind of spelling out, "I'm so cool," like in letters like above you. It's like the old man, and not just that, the entire marketplace just stopped what they're doing. Dead
One stood
silence.
up and clapped.
Yeah,
Everyone. Oh.
They were like, the entire marketplace went dead silent, and they're all staring at you. Everyone just in shock, just absolute awe as you're like finger guns. Like this guy is like, it's like, oh my, oh, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Whoa!
For keeping a low profile.
And then
So,
everyone,
Bryn, what do I roll to resist this?
wisdom save.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Yeah, you
Vin-
fall to this as
cool,
well.
man. Oh, he's
You
good.
think all of a sudden
Yeah.
Vincent is a
Oh, he's
god.
good.
The entire
What a lad.
marketplace, the entire marketplace just turns to you, clapping, applauding, cheering. It's like everyone is in absolute awe, just screaming at the top of their lungs, like, "Oh my god, Leah, you with the shenanigans at the yeah, at the camp, you're probably kind of more used to something like this, so you're like, all right. Well, as long as it works, I guess. Yeah.
Did just like r/that happened? Everyone applauded.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone is just like, everyone stop what they're doing, they're like kind of surrounding you, they're like, oh my god, you're so cool, oh, what's your name, like, just trying to speak to you, like, surrounding you, mobbing you at this point, like, oh my god, oh, you're so cool, please, what's your name, say hello to me, speak to me! At this point, Leah, you're actually getting pushed away from Vincent, because you're like a no one at this point, but everyone is surrounding Vincent.
And Leah's still on the horse as well, so that's impressive.
Oh yeah, she
well,
is. Wait, you're still on the horse, Leah?
Yes, I'm still on the horse. I was just nearby Vincent while I was on the horse.
Well,
Leah
never
was on the
just
horse.
Oh, that actually, no, in that case, things are a bit different then, because then some people are like, they can't pull you off the horse because of the saddle, but some people are trying to climb onto the horse to try and stand out a bit more from the crowd.
Like what?
And, like, some people, like, yes, just really violently shaking Vincent, so many people trying to, like, grab at him, like, desperate for his attention. The merchant as well, like, I'm sorry, I'll give you 10 gold each! Everyone's like, oh no, please look at me! It's like...
Yeah, no, while this is happening, Vincent wants to be smiling, like a big-ass grin, and says, well now, I think I will take 10 gold apiece.
Yes, please! But well, at this point, it's very hard to, like... It's very hard to even do, like, a transaction, because everyone... You're surrounded, you're mobbed, like, from all angles.
Literally the whole market is onto you.
Yeah, literally, the entire marketplace is around you. The people in the stocks, they can't do anything, but they're like screaming as loud as they can, like, look at me! Throw a tomato at me! Like,
can Leah try to, like, go back where, like, Gibo is to get, like, further away from the crowd?
You realize Gibo was also in
yeah,
trance, right?
Gibo...
You look a little bit farther away, just a little bit.
True, I'm not walking towards him.
Well, you think Vincent's a god, but whatever you're doing, you still have full control of yourself.
Yeah, I just think he's very cool.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, cool. Oh, Vincent, you're so cool, man. Oh my, Vincent, you're awesome.
Yeah.
You're so cool. You're amazing.
Vincent wants to say to the crowd, this guy here was ripping me off. Teach him a lesson.
Holy shit.
What?
Oh, you're a dick.
Oh! It's like, what? No, I didn't mean to. It's like, what?
Wow.
You were trying to rip this poor guy off. I was like, no, I'm just trying to make a living. You see, it's like, I can't believe that. You scoundrel, you thief! And like, people just start grabbing the old man, they pull him into the mob, and then...
Yeah, fuck him, bastard!
Yeah, like... At this point, they're like shaking him violently, like screaming at him, like, "You thief! Why would you rip off someone so cool? Why would you try and steal from someone like this? He's not from around here!" And then they start punching the old man as well. The mob is getting violent.
Jesus Christ.
You
Wait,
done
you
it
got
now.
Yeah, Vincent wants to, like, try to, during that, he wants to use that as his opportunity to try to, like, slowly escape the crowd. And he wants to...
sell your though, right?
Sorry?
You still need to sell your gems, right? That hasn't happened yet.
I'm not even gonna worry about it yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I just want to try to, like, use this opportunity when they're, like, beating him, to try to escape, and then I want to find Gibo and, like, drag him, to
Why?
find Leah.
Well, Leah is already... I think Leah found me already, right?
Did she?
Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go find Leah, and then, when I get to them, say, let's go to the inn.
You're so cool, Vincent. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Thank you.
as you're
Appreciate you
leaving, you
guys
just
saying.
hear the old man kind of screaming in pain as like this mob is like dragging him away. He's like covered in blood and bruises and stuff. It's like screaming, "No! No, please, I'm sorry!"
Oh my god.
Get
We
right.
killed a man.
You know, I should feel bad, but I just think it's hilarious.
There's him, right? Why would he treat you like that? You're way too cool for that shit, man.
This poor man.
What a
He's
bastard.
just trying to get by.
Fuck scammer. I hate people like him. Hope they get him good. You're way too cool for this, Vincent. You're awesome.
So you're
How long
going-
does this last, by the way?
the mob?
No, the me thinking Vincent is very cool. I'm committed now, so.
Yeah, no,
just
I
wanna know
mean,
how
as long as you think he's cool, really. Like, there's no timer
Leah
on
is
it.
unfazed.
Yeah, Leah doesn't care. She's used to this at this point.
Okay. Man, that
Um,
was so cool. You're awesome. Very cool.
so you're going inside the inn now.
Yeah.
Okay, new map. I had to find the map first. There it is.
I don't
Dude.
see it. Oh, there we go.
Darkness, my favorite.
Yes, it is. Oh, I know what's going on. Hang on, I forgot. I got dynamic lighting back on.
You
so-
got the lighting, didn't you?
Yeah. I bought dynamic lighting back, so
So as we walk into the inn, I tell Vincent, the way you sicked them up at it, the guy was very cool, Vincent.
Thank you, Gibo. I appreciate people noticing how cool I am.
Yeah,
I
that was-
am very cool.
That was awesome. That was very cool. Very, very cool.
Like I
Leah
noticed
sighs.
I noticed that Leah isn't engaging in this, and I'm going to say to Leah, Leah, don't you think I'm cool?
What I think is cool is not getting found out in a crowd because we're trying to avoid Strahd.
He's very cool though, yeah. Like, goddamn.
Well, I think it was cool how I used the raging mob as the opportunity for us to escape, don't you think?
That was amazing. You're very clever and very cool as well.
You just see saying it over and over. I love Kivo.
You're so cool and amazing and awesome, and I love you. Can I have your autograph?
Oh god. Leah's just so unfazed.
So yeah, approaching the inn, you see some grey smoke issued from the chimney of this very large two-story wooden building. Nice stone foundation and a sagging tile roof. You can see perched upon them are several ravens as well. Kind of all of them staring a bit intently at you. You can see the nice wooden sign hanging above the entrance with the sign, the Blue Water Inn, with a nice depicting of the waterfall as well on the sign.
Yeah, Vincent just wants to walk in and approach the bar.
Hero follows.
Okay, yeah, you walk in. Okay, so yeah, inside you can see quite a few people like on some of the areas. I haven't got all the tokens ready. I wasn't expecting you guys to get here so soon, to be completely honest with you.
I imagine planning for a windmill.
No, right? Just imagine. It wasn't even that. I just wasn't expecting you guys to get to Vallaki so quickly, to be honest. But yeah, I haven't got all the tokens ready, but I've got a few. But yeah, so inside you can see like a few patrons, some at the bar, some around some of the tables. You can see a man on his own in the table in the corner there by the entrance. You can see like two women kind of like laughing, having a drink together by that table there. There's like a group of 5 people at the table at the top, and yeah, you can see someone behind the bar as well.
Vincent wants to approach the bar and ask for 3 drinks.
That's very cool of you.
Oh, free drink. Yes, of course. That would be. What sort of drinks, may I ask?
Sorry, say that again.
What drinks is it that you want?
Vincent wants to turn to Gibo and say, Gibo, what do you want to drink?
It's a regular old beer, Coolio.
And he wants
He's
to
very
ask
cool.
he wants to ask Leah, Leah, what do you want?
Leo wants to ask the barkeep if they have wine.
We do have wine.
And then wine it
costs
is.
2 silver for a full bottle.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, Vincent says we will take that bottle of wine and 2 beers.
Excellent. 2 beers, that is 2 copper each, and the bottle of wine is 2 silver. So that will be 2 silver and 4 copper, please.
Vincent is going to pay for it, so you guys think he's cool.
That was very cool of you.
Oh, geez, thanks, Vincent.
If it's going on like a cool power trip. Did we get the drinks already?
Sorry. She takes the coins off the counter, and turns around, gets 2 beers from a keg underneath the counter, and she walks. She gets a bit for the kegs behind the counter, and then she goes down to like this end of the table or the counter, reaches down, pulls out a nice bottle of wine as well, and puts it on the table. It's like, here you go, your order.
Vincent says thank you. Then he'll
You're very welcome.
take his and slide Gibo's over to him and hand Leah her bottle of wine.
Please enjoy.
Open that bottle of wine and takes a swig.
Fuck
Goes
these guys.
straight from the bottle. They
Yeah.
broke you.
Leah knew
Garfield,
that she
yeah.
had a long day.
Garfield like pokes his head out from underneath the cloak. He's like looks even more worried, just kind of like seeing you drink your troubles away. It's like, oh. It's like, oh.
No.
So you take a big old swig. Vincent, Giba, what are you doing?
Vincent is going to raise his glass of beer and say, "To me."
Gibo also raises his glass towards this and like, to Vincent, you're very cool.
Leah sighs and mutters, "To my sanity."
Yeah, to the sanity.
Alright, so I guess at this point, if you're all just drinking away,
I'm not drinking yet.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
I only raised my glass, I didn't drink yet.
Oh, okay. Those who are drinking, give me a Constitution save.
God dang it.
I think Leah already needs to like 5 of those.
No, Leah, you're too disgruntled and fed up with everything. The beer isn't, or the alcohol isn't working on you. You're still drinking. You're like a quarter of the way through the bottle, but you still don't feel anything yet. Vincent, you feel a light buzz coming on. You're getting a bit more. Yeah, you're starting to feel a little bit. Well, you're feeling a bit tipsy.
Can I do a I don't know if it would be like insider investigation, but just like of the whole room and see if there's anyone like looking at us or anything, just seeing like anything out of the ordinary.
It's perception, right?
Or
Yeah,
perception.
that'd be perception.
Okay.
No
People
one's...
was also doing a perception check.
Okay.
But not do
Leah...
guessing first, because
Sorry?
Gibo's gonna check something else.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, yeah, Leah, you don't really see anything weird out of the ordinary. You just see there's like a guy in the corner just kind of drinking away, on his own in the corner. You see, yeah, no one's paying any attention to you guys really. They're all doing their own thing. Like 2 women having a good time by the window. a group of people by the stairs, like the big table by the stairs, just celebrating. Looks like a little celebration party or something.
Can I take a closer look at the guy sitting by himself?
You can.
What would I roll for that?
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh, not a good one.
Nah, he's just looking. He's just having a drink on his own. He's chilling out. Looks like he's had a long day or something.
Would it be weird if we approached him?
Not necessarily.
No, it's up to you.
We'll call it the alcohol is helping, so we're gonna approach him.
Okay.
We're gonna blame it on the wine if anything goes wrong.
Okay.
That's good.
So you said he was over here, right?
Yeah. That's the
Okay.
he is sitting on. You are standing
Okay,
on the man.
I will sit there. I'm just gonna swoop in and be like, with my bottle of wine, because I took it with me.
Okay. Oh no, he was sitting on the seat that you're standing on now. My bad. There you go.
Leah's just gonna step right onto him and how are you doing?
Just
I'm
stand
just
on
gonna
his
stay
thing.
right there.
Okay. I need to change the thing. Ignore
Actually,
the
no,
different border, please.
Actually, though, I'm kind of going to check the same thing as Leah did. Like, do I see any one of importance at least with my roll?
I think. Hang on. Let me double check something. Eh.
What did he do this time?
Okay. Yeah. Well, yours, you can see like, there's the guys at the top of the table. Like, they are having a celebration. It's kind of like a bit of a like one guy looks kind of like a bit more serious as well. At this table, like one's like they look like kind of like more civilians, but one guy in the middle is like kind of more prepared for like combat. But they're all kind of they're all kind of doing their own thing. The people here, again, nothing. But the guy in the corner here is kind of he's looking around a bit, sort of. He's kind of looking around, kind of a bit at the door. He's looking at Leah, who just approached him, a bit cautiously. He's kind of eyeing you up as well, and he's eyeing up Vincent too, who's charged in, like ordered a drink, and he's celebrating himself. He's a bit confused, but he's a bit shifty of you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll approach. Leah approaches him and says, "Hello, is this seat taken?"
Yes.
Well, good day.
That's what to say to that. Leah, be like, oh, by whom?
By a
Yes.
guest. A friend.
God, this
I'm
guy's
waiting.
really
I'm waiting
anonymous.
for an acquaintance.
Leah's being very pushy because she is, she's drinking. So, and she's pissed. So, she's gonna be like, well,
you drank a bit
I'll
more.
just-"
You drank more
Yeah.
from your bottle. Okay, give me another Constitution save then.
Oh God. Okay. Constitution.
Jesus, this wine is having no effect on you. You are still sober. You're halfway through the bottle now, and you still don't feel anything.
The elf in her. Leah's
You're
going
not
to be a
half
bit.
dwarf? The fuck?
Can I try to like? I don't know if it's like persuade per se, but like, I don't know. Just be like, well, I'll just sit here till your friend comes, and then I'll leave.
That's probably persuasion, I would assume.
Yeah, give me a persuasion.
Unless you're not gonna leave, then it
Yeah,
would be
okay. What
deception.
are you forcefully doing this, or are you gonna see? Like, are you asking if you can? I guess. Are you trying to?
Forcefully, but I'm trying. I was trying to ask, but I'm forcefully gonna do it.
Okay, well, in that case, you don't have to give persuasion. It's like, I'd appreciate it if you left.
God, this guy. Gibo, help me out.
Wait, what? How many? What? Huh? What are you looking at me for? Whoa.
Leah looks at Gibo from across the room and just like trying to have like that telepathic communication.
Vincent wants to notice what's happening, and he wants to like drunkenly sway over to you guys.
Oh, yeah, Gibo is still sitting next to you.
Vincent.
He's gonna drunkenly sway over to Leah.
Okay.
Wait. Just to let me get this clear. Leah wants Gibo's help so she can sit in front of that dude. Is that what's going on here?
Apparently.
Yeah, that's why
Gibo,
was
help
like,
me
what?
sit down.
But yeah, no, Vincent wants to drunkenly sway over to Leah and then put his arm around the guy that he's talking
God.
to and say, my good man, I do believe my my friend here would like to have your company.
Oh God.
Also, a
Why
quick
should
side
I
note.
let this happen?
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yep.
While this is happening, though, before this continues afterwards, Gibo is gonna do something, so don't continue after this, right? Because while Leah and Vincent are away from the bar, Gibo is gonna do something at the bar.
Oh no.
Okay.
Continue on.
Yeah, Vincent said that his friend wants the guy's company or something like that.
Okay. So he kind of turns to you, is like pushes you, like kind of shoos your hand off of him, is like, all right. And why should I let you? Well, why should I let this happen?
Vincent
What's in it
is
for
going
me?
to. Vincent is gonna look at Leah and look at the guy, and then take another swig of his mug, and say, "Well, we are fine people. We make excellent company."
How much of that drink have you drunk through now?
This is probably like my second or third.
Okay, give me another con save then.
Okay. Like, I assume like I'm pretty smashed at this point, but we'll see.
You were
Will he get
tipsy,
disadvantage
almost
from
drunk
this?
with your first bit. From that, you're only a little bit more drunk. You went from like very tipsy to now just kind of like that little like weird line to just drunk now.
Okay. But yeah, no, I wanted to have taken another swig and look at both of them and say, we make for excellent company.
What do you want?
Probably.
Leah proceeds to take the seat then in front of him.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vincent's just
Please,
gonna
I
sit there and take
guess
another-
I insist.
I like how Leah's just completely sober, just still forces this.
Yeah, Vincent's gonna take another swig of his
Oh
mug and look at Leah to see what happens next.
So Leah looks at the guy and is like, "So what's this person like yourself doing here all by his lonesome?"
Ignoring his discomfort.
I told you, I'm waiting for someone.
Vincent wants to say, "What's a guy like you doing in a place like this?"
I fuck.
All right.
I'm here for business.
What
Vincent,
kind of business?
yeah, Vincent takes another swig of his
fuck.
mug and says, "Are you sure it's not for pleasure?" Then winks.
Oh God.
Did he roll another one with disadvantage at this point? Because
Yeah,
I'm getting pissed
you're
off.
taking more drinks. Give me another
I'll
con
roll another
save.
one.
Give me another con save, and then
Yeah,
roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, we
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
it
yeah.
with the con saves.
Yeah, you guys are doing fucking great with the alcohol, but give me a
This
persuasion
is like reverse
check.
Gibo. A what check?
Persuasion. If Vincent's
Persuasion.
trying to flirt with this guy.
It
Fucking
seems
hell,
so.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do? Are you a bard or something? Oh my fuck. No.
It's like it looks at you, but kind of like looks away, blushing. It's like not really. I told you I'm here for business, merchant business.
Out of
Okay.
character, I'm not flirting with him for me. I'm thinking Leah is interested, so I'm trying to
For
be a
God's
wingman.
sake.
But, like, Vincent is
Unfor-
drunkenly trying to be a wingman and reading the situation wrong.
Leah's trying to investigate this guy for information purposes because she thinks he looks sus.
Right.
That is not
So,
what Vincent thinks you're doing.
Clearly.
So can I do my part real quick while this is happening? Or, God damn, what the hell?
Also, hang on.
This is an interesting conversation though. I'm pretty invested in that.
Game talk. How are we gonna get him to talk?
I just want you guys to know I am having so much fun.
Yeah, I bet you are. Fuck's sake. Like, it's not even the fact that it's drunk Vincent. It's drunk I'm cool Vincent. That's
Drunk
happening
cool.
right now.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
So,
what was happening? Sorry. Who said what?
Well, as this is happening, Gibo kind of has its own thing to do, right? So.
Yep.
So, while Leah and Vincent are busy disturbing that other patron, Gibo turns to the barkeep and says, "Sun is shrouded, huh?"
It's always night, and kind of looks over to the guy in the corner, where it's surrounded by Vincent and Leah.
Gibo turns towards him and like pinches his nose. I see.
Mhm. Have fun.
Thanks. Oh, Gibo is just staring at his drink for a moment and sighs. You guys can continue for now though. Gibo's contemplating life at the moment.
Do you still think Vincent is cool, or is that wearing off?
That's wearing off.
Oh, okay.
Strangely enough. It's kind of a weird situation, but right now he's not so cool anymore.
All right.
Sorry, man, but it's just
He kind of like looks at both of you as like, listen, I appreciate what you might be trying to do, but I am busy. And I looks at Vincent as like, I'm flattered, but I don't swing that way.
Vincent is kind of like looks at him for a second and looks over at Leah and says, wait a second. My apologies. I think I misread the situation.
Gibo scoffs because he still hears everything going on.
Staring down Vincent and being like, oh my god.
He looks at Vincent and looks at Leah. I see. Well, I'm flattered. Well, I'm flattered. I have business to attend to. If she's interested, I mean, That's up to her.
Leah. Poor Leah.
I mean, say
That's
poorly.
the-
I mean, I somewhat agree, but you started the rest of the guy. I feel like poor guy there.
I'm going for information now. Come on.
I know, but you were still disturbing him because he was obviously not interested in the conversation right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Vincent says that and says he apologizes. He misread the situation. And he wants to take a second, and then he wants to ask the merchant. So you're a merchant, you said. What do you specialize in? What do you sell?
Oh, so just general trade goods. I'm waiting for a potential new business partner. That's all I could say.
Oh God, it's not him, is it? It's not the other merchant that we freaking killed with the mob.
I really doubt it, to be honest, because that would be so weird.
I mean, because he's gonna be waiting forever then, because I don't think he's gonna come.
Vincent will nod his head and then look at Leah and say, "Well, Leah, I think we should leave our new friend here to
New friend.
to his
Oh my
business."
fucking God.
New friend. We probably, we'll call that a friend. Okay. Leah takes a swig of her wine without saying a word because she's just so embarrassed at this point. Her plan to get information miserably failed, and she's just gonna be like, "Sorry for disturbing your evening. I hope you and your friend have a good business meeting." And she gets up.
Thank you. These mistakes happen. It kind of looks a bit embarrassed as well. As like, I will be here for the rest of the night. However, he just kind of looks away, takes another sip.
Vincent wants to walk back to the bar and when he gets to the bar, tell the barkeep, whatever that gentleman is drinking over there, send him another, and then I'll pay for it.
Alright, she takes the coins, like, understood. Gets a, goes, oh yeah, no, she takes the wine, it's like, it's, a very fine ale he was drinking, it will cost about, six copper.
I'll hand it over.
Okay, yep, she takes the copper, goes to get the ale, and it pours it into a mug and starts heading her way over to the corner table.
After that, Vincent is going to look at Leah. I'm assuming you followed me back over to the bar?
Yes, I'm sitting right next to Gibo in front of the barkeep.
Okay. I'm going to look at Leah and say, I do apologize. I thought you were trying to come on to that guy. I was trying to be a good wingman.
Evo snorts again.
Leah glares at Vincent. She's like, "I was trying to get information. He looks sketchy."
Did chaos happen yet? I think you just missed it. Hi, Pat. Right, what else is happening?
Ebo gets up and he says like, I'm gonna go outside to get some fresh air. And as he walks by here, he mutters, "Sun sure is shrouded," and then he continues outside.
Okay. Hey, yep. Okay. So you went outside. Anyone doing anything else, or?
Leah's
Vincent
finishing her
just-
bottle of wine.
Okay, give me a con save.
By the way, Giba left his drink just at the bar. He didn't touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. You finished the rest of this bottle, and you are still sober, Leah. This bottle of wine did not affect you in any way. Vincent, give me a con save as well to finish off your drink.
Yeah, no, after Gibo walks away, leaving his mug there, I want to take it and drink it too. So,
Okay, yeah, do that.
do you want me to do this with disadvantage?
Yeah, it's disadvantage since you're already drunk.
Now he's gonna roll 2 very nice number. Oh no.
Yep. You are very, very drunk now. Your words are slurring. You can't make a proper sentence. You are.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you're over the moon. You are absolutely smashed.
This is basically if Vincent looked at me right now, he would like touch my shoulder and like, look at me, I'm the Gibo now. With how he's drinking. Fuck's sake.
At this rate, are we gonna have to put Vincent to bed or something? Cause like, how is he gonna
definitely.
walk?
100%. He's shit-faced.
Okay.
The
At this
tables have
point,
turned this time.
I'm gonna move Vincent by the bar. So at this point, it's probably about like 5 minutes later. The man gets up from his chair and I am not on the right thing. There you go. The man gets up from his chair and he starts making his way outside. And he meets you there. Okay. Alright, yeah, so you can turn to you, Gibo's like, so, you're Gibo, right?
Yeah, I apologize for my companions.
Oh, they were with you?
Unfortunately.
I
I thought one of them was cool, but it turned out he really wasn't.
The drunken one that tried to
You can put it away if she wants to.
bluntly,
I'll take it out, I don't mind.
well, try to get his friend to sleep with me is a bit uncomfortable, but
I understand. My apologies. I did not expect them to bother anyone there, to be honest. Especially not. Well, you know.
well, this has taught me a few things. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Maybe bring a companion. Apparently, drinking on your own now warrants attention.
Seems so.
Right. So, the job. Follow me. It starts walking this way. Yeah, you come across like a kind of dilapidated like shed. Like it's got some like firewood, like a stump or like an axe used to cut down the wood. Goes in here and like rustles the bushes inside here, and you can see a so not big, but like a fairly moderately sized like sack. Like yeah, it's it just hands you it. It just hands you a moderately sized sack. It's like, here you go. There's someone in the village of Barovia that needs this. I'm not really sure on the client's name, other than she's fairly old, well, quite old rather.
You were nuts.
Yeah.
You have any indication of where in Barovia? Like, where in the village?
Not 100%. I hear she runs a pastry shop or something.
Fuck's sake. Evo-sized iced tea.
Alright, well, come back to me when you've done the job, and you'll be paid handsomely, and your name will, well, your reputation will skyrocket.
It better be. Skyrocketing after this job.
Alright, well, I'll see you later. I'll be back. I'll be in town for a couple of weeks. Well, maybe a week. It has been a while I've been waiting for you, to be honest. Can't stay here forever.
Yeah, I get that. Some stuff happened along the way.
Well, these
You
things
know how
happen.
it goes.
Of course. Well, make sure you do the job. come back with proof that you've done it, I'll be here for a week, and yes, well, I'll see you later then. He just looks around, kind of clears his throat, and starts heading back inside the inn.
And Gibo, when they part, Gibo says, "Give the old rat my regards, huh?"
Will do.
Gibo just sighs. God fucking damn it.
And then yeah, you go. Well, if anyone's looking at the door, the guy kind of comes back in, sits back at his table, and starts like taking another swig, and just kind of like eyeing at Lee and Vincent at the bar.
Can you blame him? After we just traumatized him?
Gibo waits around for a little bit, that's enough to raise suspicion, right? Like, he waits another, like, 10 minutes before he goes back in.
Okay. This sack that you have, it's probably like torso size for you. You could fit it in a bag, but it would take up quite a bit of space in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm putting it in the bag.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. So the sack that you're holding, I should probably describe it a little bit too. So what you have is a sack. It's sealed up. It's like nice, kind of like hempen, like just like a kind of hempen sort of sack. And it's got like a tag just kind of going around it, like just like a bit of a slip. And all that's marked on it is flour. So I guess add 1 sack of flour.
As in, flour the plant or flour the...
Flour the like ingredient, Flour.
Okay, yeah, got you.
Is Gibo going to come up by and sit by us?
Yeah, Gibo is going to sit next to Leah, yeah.
Okay. Because Leah's gonna look at Gibo and say, what is it that you got there?
Gibo already put it away.
Yeah,
oh, sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a professional, Leah.
Sorry.
No worries.
You're right.
No worries.
In that case, Leah's gonna say, where'd you go to?
Like I said, I just needed to get some fresh air.
Just fresh air. Okay.
Yeah, needed to clear my head a bit. And then he orders a drink.
Alright. If it's another beer, mark off 2 more. Mark off 2 copper.
Yep, and he's gonna take a sip, so I'll probably get drunk again.
Let's go! Drunk Gibo!
Leah wants to order another bottle of wine.
Alright, that's another 2 silver.
Alright, you got it, bud.
Oh!
Oh! Gibo, after your many drunken adventures, beer starts...
I am immune.
Beer starts not working... beer starts, you know... you start becoming a bit more resilient to it. Yeah, you got more of a tolerance this time. You take a big swig, you finish the entire, like, flask. You don't feel anything. It was watered down.
Gibo smirks at the bottle.
Okay, Leah, if you're swigging through the bottle.
Yeah.
Alright, a quarter of the way through, give me a
Oh,
clock.
no.
This one is a lot more potent. You look at it, you feel very drunk all of a sudden just drinking through it. This one is a lot more potent. You're like, oh, this one's got more of a kick. You try and read the bottle, but everything's too blurred. You can't read it, and just,
Right.
yeah, you're now like
Sloshed.
super. Yeah, you're sloshed. You are about to conk out.
Alright. Leah starts singing and muttering and giggling to her dragon.
Okay.
Like no one else is around.
Well, the barkeep is.
No, like no one else is around.
Oh, like no
Leah's
one.
in her own
Oh,
little
right.
world.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Not around.
Yeah, the barkeep just sees you, and then she. Actually, I'm assuming you're not really hiding the dragon anymore while this is happening. So she looks at it as like, She kind of recoils in horror, like, a dragon! Oh!
Leah sighs because this is like the 10th time she's heard someone fret over her baby dragon. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. He's great. Don't worry.
Everyone kind of like turns, like the atmosphere has changed completely looking at you guys, like, what? A dragon? Where? The bartender just kind of points to the dragon on Leah's shoulder. As like at this point, the guy that was wearing like sort of like heavyish armor up here kind of stands up.
Oh,
he
Christ.
reaches down and he grabs his sword and unsheathes it. It's like, all right, get them while they're young before it grows up into something fierce.
Bruh.
Gibo turns to the man and says, calm down, idiot.
Calm down? That's a bloody dragon!
Oh, it hasn't attacked anyone, has it? It has been here for a while, you stupid idiot.
It's only a matter of time before that thing goes feral. Why are you holding on to something that bloody dangerous?
It's the guy holding a sword in a bar.
Leah snaps at the dude and she's like, it's about who raises it, you know? Like, it's only a baby.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage, because you are smashed.
Great. Yeah, that's true.
Gibo just shakes his head as Leah says that.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so, he just kind of, like, looks as like, why the hell should I listen to the drunken ramblings of an elf?
Just put your sword away. You're in a bar. Have some decorum, man.
I'm in a bar, but that doesn't mean this place isn't fucking dangerous. It kind of points at the dragon. It's like, you never know what could happen.
Oh, you don't want to antagonize it now, do you? Put the sword away, you idiot.
Give me a.
This is how you're gonna make.
I want you to give me a persuasion as well. He's trying to calm the situation down.
Oh, please, for fuck's sake.
Come on, Gibo.
It was like, yeah, so it's like
being drunk, Leah.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think I bloody will, goblin. Give me that dragon right now. He's trying to reach out for the dragon.
Oh, hell no. Can I fight him or no? Is that a bad idea?
You can.
Shut up.
Leah wants
Give
to
me intimidation, Giba.
Intimidation.
Yeah, he snarled at Leah.
Alright, so, right, so what are you doing? He's reaching out to grab your dragon.
Is he already there? What the fuck?
Yeah, he didn't walk far.
Leah wants to say, you should be more afraid of me than the dragon, and she goes to draw her short sword.
Okay, at that I want you to give me intimidation.
Intimidation, oh god, come on.
I think it would still...
I feel like this should be normal roll, because just because she's drunk doesn't mean she won't be any less intimidated.
Alright,
if anything.
I need to make a check against that as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, he's unfazed. He's like, are you gonna get in my way? I'm killing that thing, whether you like it or not.
Leah's gonna look at him and say, well, I guess I am getting in your way.
Alright.
Okay, that's... fuck.
Give me...
Wait, okay, do I get advantage because he's busy with Leah?
I mean, I guess, but at the... Yeah, well, with stealth, I guess so, yeah.
Because I kind of want to stealthily shank him with one of my bolts because he's harassing the dragon.
Alright, so yeah, you do that. Roll to hit, I guess, with advantage. Hang on, I need to get his stats up.
I won't hit.
You never know.
I mean, I doubt it. He has heavy armor, right? So I feel like this is a moot point. Fuck's sake. At least he didn't notice. I hope.
Okay, no. You go in for hang on, let me. Okay, yeah, no, you go in, you grab a crossbow bolt, and you try and stab him, like try and get into a
in the leg, in the leg.
In the leg. Okay, you try and get into like a gap in the leg, but you miss aim a bit. You think you're not a drunk, but you wonder if maybe that drink kind of affected your aim a bit.
Well, to be fair, I'm not really looking at it. I'm just shanking backwards. So.
Oh, fair. Well, in that case, yeah, you try and guess like around the leg, and then you just hear like a thud. You know it didn't go in, but you don't think he noticed. I was like, all right, well in that case, I want you all to roll initiative. I'm wondering.
Wait, what?
If yeah, well you're starting a fight.
I wasn't
guys.
trying to start a fucking fight though. God damn it, Leah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
He started it though.
At this point, I will also share. If you hit with a melee attack and you say you're not going to kill, this is a mechanic. You can do a hit that doesn't kill. If it has to be a melee strike though, anything ranged will kill.
You're killing me here.
The only way, this happens at like only if they're like, you know, if their HP drops to 0 and you say I don't want to kill him, I want to knock him out or something like that. I just thought I'd share
Could I
that.
just shoot him in the legs as a ranged? Would it really kill him? Could I just shoot him in the leg for a
That would
non-lethal
kill.
range
That
attack?
unfortunately, that would still kill. It has to be a
That's
melee
dumb.
strike.
Fucking dumb.
Well, it's because it's like you're
I
hitting
get
them with
you.
like a bludgeon thing. If you shoot him in the leg, he'll probably bleed out.
Fortunately, I have blunt arrows. Yeah.
Woo!
Fuck's
Battle
sake,
music.
okay. This is awkward. God damn. So, are any other patrons standing up as well, or is it just this idiot?
It's just this guy. Everyone's like kind of cowering. People are like, people are either like running out of the tavern or like hiding under a table or something. They just heard dragon, and now this big guy wearing heavy armor is like, you know, coming out with a sword, and then all of a sudden there's a big fight happening.
Fucking damn it.
I'll have to find the combat music quick.
I really didn't think we were gonna fight anyone in this tavern.
This is the first combat we've had in a few sessions, though.
Yeah, even
it
Kanami
has.
didn't get a fucking combat. Like, I love how Kanami just did the whole cast with all the bullshit and just talked his way out of
He
there.
almost
And we're getting a bar
combat.
brawl.
Yeah,
We're getting a fucking bar brawl.
Alright, so
I can't.
this guy, I'm on the wrong tab, hang on. Comes up to Leah. You see, yeah, you see this guy, yeah, big old bushy beard, heavyish armor, big sword, like, so you'd probably, looking at the sword, it'd probably make you'd probably need to hold it with 2 hands. This guy just holding it with 1. Like a, yeah, just big long sword, pretty much. So yeah, you've all rolled initiative. 9, 13, 15. That was close. Alright, okay, first is Gibo.
I'm just having a quick look. Okay, so I'm gonna use cunning action to move away from him, so I don't get
Attack of
reaction on me.
opportunity. Yep.
Yeah, that. So I'm just gonna move back here. Is anyone sitting here, by the way? Or did people just move out of? I'm assuming people moved out of the way.
The women here have kind of hidden under the table. The people here sprinted out. The guy's friends here, they're just. Some of them are just sitting back, watching this happen, while leaning back on their chair, taking drinks. Others are looking a bit more scared, like they might get in the crossfire.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually expecting what Kanami's saying there, like people just standing in a circle watching this shit.
Fight!
Yeah, I mean, it's a sort of a bar brawl, even though there's like actual weapons involved.
I think if it wasn't so dire with weapons, people probably would, be circling in. But the fact that the dude had his sword ready, they're like, I don't want to get near that. Straight weapons.
Still holding Garfield.
No, he reached out to Garfield, but
okay.
Leah kind of stopped it.
Is it turn yet, or are you not done your turn yet, Gibo?
I'm setting on my crossbow, but unfortunately, since I had to use a bonus action, I can't shoot yet. So that's my turn.
Okay.
I just set up.
All right, next is Leah.
I want to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Right. Yep, roll the hit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that does hit. So you fire Firebolt. Oh, you would get disadvantage because you're like within 5 feet, but
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you still hit. I just thought I'd share that just cause
Yeah.
reminder. Yeah, you shoot a Firebolt at him really close by. He's reaching his hand out to grab Garfield off of your shoulder, but you kind of like from underneath shove it like from below, lifting his arm up, and then from there you just fire a little firebolt at him. Roll to hit! For 6 whole damage.
Please tell me that does a little bit of a dent at least.
I can't say.
Oh, right. Well, hope.
Yep. Yeah, so he kind of like recoils back like, you bitch!
Does he have some tears in his eyes?
I mean, he just got burnt by magic fireball.
Answer the question. Does he have tears in his eyes?
His eyes are watering a little bit.
Oh, what a baby. Alright, okay.
Alright, next is, are you doing anything else, or?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Next is Vincent's turn.
So the first thing I feel like we should do is, I want to roll something, like maybe insight or investigation or something like that, to see if I even notice what's happening.
I think that'd be perception.
Perception? Okay.
Perception is like, you're not looking for anything specific, you're just looking at the general area.
The real question is, does he have disadvantage or not?
He would, because he's like super smashed.
Okay.
You,
Well, I don't think I do. I don't think I notice.
No,
I don't think I notice.
Unfortunately, you don't. You're so enamored with your drink. You can hear some noises at the side, but you're not really paying attention. You're like, oh, this is a good drink.
See, this is the best part. Gibo gets drunk when it doesn't matter.
I want to say that, like, before the fighting happened, while Gibo was outside, I wanted to have ordered some food. So I would just kind of be sitting at the table, like, while this is happening, like, finishing the rest of my food. I want to just imagine that, like, Vincent is just there drinking the rest of his beer and eating some, like, potatoes or something, and just like, making small talk with the barkeep, like, yeah, this is some good food. You guys did real good on this.
Well, you're
Yeah, that's how
looking-
you sound in your mind, but how do you sound realistically?
So what's actually you're having your food, you're having your drink, you're having a great time. You're not really paying attention to sounds next to you. You just think it's like you think it's like a different group or something just squabbling. You're not really sure, but you don't care. You try to speak to the bartender, but she's not where you think she is. She's actually like hiding now, because she doesn't want to get hurt. So who you think you're talking to, but you're actually talking to a wine rack.
Sounds right.
No, okay, but how does it look for us? Because in Vincent's mind, it's all very clear, but he's probably just fucking saying nonsense. isn't he?
With the way you're looking, Gibo, you could probably see this a bit past Leah. Leah, you're too distracted with the guy in front of you, so you don't. But Gibo, you just see Vincent having a nice meal, just laughing and talking to thin air. Like he's looking at the alcohol up behind the bars, just talking to it, having a good time.
Thanks for all your help, Vincent.
You're
doing
shit-faced as well, Leah.
While I'm doing that, I want to like reach behind the bar and like fill up the rest of my mug.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright. Yeah, so the woman is hiding underneath the counter. She does see you do this, but she's not gonna challenge it right now. Actually,
what
no,
a
wait.
surprise. Oh god.
Okay, actually no. Yeah, so yeah, you reach out, you fill up your tankard, and you keep going. Next is the big burly man's turn.
You rolled like shit. Holy shit.
I'm going to die now.
Nah. Maybe.
You
You did take 4 damage, to be fair.
Oh
You never healed the 4 pommel damage Vincent did to you.
God, I didn't. Oh, I should have took one. I have 2 potions in my items.
Yeah,
Frank.
You got 11. No, wait, you had 19 max, right? So you should be at 15 then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 15, so,
So,
I'm
first-
screwed if he.
Bonus action. Yeah, he's gonna shout, "Give me that fucking dragon!" Last warning.
Leah looks up at him and says, "Over my dead body."
Oh, you fucking dumbass.
Fine, have it your way. It swings in and is 14 to hit. Wait, hang on.
Oh, that.
Oh, 14 plus 4. Yep, 18 to hit.
Oh, no, that fucking hits anyway.
What did you say your AC was, Leah?
14.
Okay, so yeah, would have hit, but just want to double check.
Yeah.
So it is. Okay.
I
7
cannot
points
believe
of damage as
Oh
this
my
sword
God.
cuts into the side of you, as you're like, you know, holding, trying to protect the dragon.
So, very important question. Can the dragon do anything yet? Or is it still
Yeah,
useless?
Not yet.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Would have been nice if the dragon could do some burning
Right?
damage as well.
This
Yeah.
would be the time to show yourself, Garfield. It would be the time.
I feel like it should evolve into Garfield too now.
At this point, yeah, you see Garfield just glows into a white note. You hear the Pokemon evolution music playing.
Or Digimon.
yeah. So yes, the guy goes in, hits you for 7 points of damage as he cleaves his sword into your arm. As like any last words, as he as he then swings again.
Wait, what? No.
Unfortunately, yes,
Why?
he's got multi-attack
Why?
because that's just what he has. Yeah,
I'm going to die.
21 to hit.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Why did you make this encounter, Prin?
What do you mean? I didn't make this encounter.
You-
Leah's
you
the one that decided to sing to her dragon in a town.
It was innocently.
I mean, the guy was very hostile, so it's still your fault.
Alright, fine. Blame the DM then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Just
fine.
so you know, these are some really good fucking potatoes.
Vincent,
Hi,
I bet
Ari.
I'm
Good
like
to
an
see you.
aardappelen.
Yeah, D&D hype. We might lose someone.
We
because
might lose multiple people.
he rolled 6 damage. How much health do you
You're
have?
at 2 HP now.
Oh,
aren't you?
and he hit me with 6 damage again.
Yeah, he had multi-attack.
So it was 7, then he hit you with 6.
Yeah,
Should-
so I have 2.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Please tell me his turn's over.
He goes for no. It's just his turn.
Don't be playing with me.
Yeah. At this turn,
I'm
this
just
point,
gonna miss.
Gibo's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss big time. Fuck me.
Gibo, fuck him up.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't want to kill him, but he's kind of a prick now, isn't he? Fucking hell. I need to check my options here.
Oh, you would get sneak attack.
Yeah, but I need to
Oh, shit.
really check
I've
some
rolled
stuff.
something. Okay. Go on. Sorry. Let's check something.
Fuck's sake.
Remember, Peachy, it's a bonus action to use a potion.
No, it's an
Oh.
action to drink it.
I thought it was a
Okay.
bonus action.
No,
Okay.
it's action.
So I have
At this point, I might just take it for my turn. Hope for the best.
So does sneak attack count as a bonus action, or is it just something that happens?
It just
Uh,
happens, I think.
Wait, what was it?
Because
Sorry.
I don't see anything regarding bonus action on sneak attack.
Sneak
I think
attack
it's
is
just
sneak attack is something that happens if it's eligible.
Okay.
So since he is engaged with Leah,
Yeah,
who is 5
yeah,
feet of him,
I-
it will work.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking. I think, cause right now I'm seeing in sneak attack in my list it says beginning at first level you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn you deal an extra 2d6, so that would be 2d6 now. So I guess it got stronger because it was 1d6 earlier, I think.
If sneak attack goes up a bit on 3rd level, then yeah, it would.
I don't know because it says 2d6 in my list, so I
Let
guess
me
I
double
add
check.
2d6. I mean, I literally have. I mean, you can check my character sheet on sneak attack, so.
Oh well, I mean, if it says 2d6, then it's 2d6.
Yeah, okay. Well, but I'm also gonna use a bonus action for steady aim, which
Okay.
gives me advantage on my roll.
Okay.
Fuck me, we kinda need that right now.
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, you take aim with your crossbow, you get ready, kneel down a bit, aim down the sights. Try and get the same spot that you were sort of blindly aiming for last time, and pew, you land it inside his armor, hitting his leg. Roll to hit. Well, roll damage
I
rather.
hit him.
You did.
Oh, wow. I genuinely was not expecting that. Okay, so that's that, plus my sneak attack. For 20 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
fuck him up.
Shoot him in the head.
Okay. You shoot him in the head. You take aim through your sights with the crossbow. You take aim with your crossbow. You were aiming for the leg, but you decide, no, fuck this. Just aim a bit higher up, trying to get a good shot at his head as he's like reeling back from the attacks that he unleashed on Leah. With that little bit of respite where he stood still, you find a perfect shot and shoot him right in the head, and he just tumbles down, falls onto the table, then falls onto the ground, and he is now dead.
Ebo picks up his crossbow and sits back down. Pissed. Because he's pretty angry at this point. Because this was an encounter that shouldn't have happened.
Yep. Hey, D&D anything could happen to D&D, you know.
Yeah, no, I love this encounter out of character. I really do.
Fair, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I really thought when we came to the tavern we were gonna have drinks and end up going to bed like we did last time. Oh, how wrong I was.
Yep. That's right. That's the encounter over. Time to turn off the battle music and put back on the music.
I didn't
When you
hear any
guys,
metal music.
Yeah, I didn't set battle music up ready for the actual game, the actual session yet, so I had it playing the YouTube one. So stream could hear it, but
when you guys sit down, Vincent wants to say, "You guys should get some food. It's really good."
Leah is going to glare again at Vincent because she's almost dead.
And drunk.
yeah, you don't notice Vincent, but yeah, Leah is bleeding heavily. She's like on the verge of death. But yeah, to you, you just see the silhouette of Leah, just right next to you, just a big blurred image.
Censored for him. PG-12. Is the barkeep up again?
Yeah, the barkeep kind of turns up. She hears the loud thud. She hears the deafening silence. Pays attention. She shrieks like, "Ah!" Like dead body on her tower is like, "Oh!" Like, uh, I'll never get used to that.
He also just got fucking damn it, Vincent, he mutters, and he turns to the barkeep and says, he slides like one piece of gold over and like, sorry for the trouble.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so, wait, how much are you sliding over, sorry?
One piece of gold.
Oh, okay. She looks at it, she takes it, it's like, it's alright, thank you for your generosity. I'm still never used to seeing corpses, but it's uncommon, but unfortunately it's frequent enough.
Unfortunately, huh? So, do you have any... This is an inn, right?
Yeah, this is a inn as well.
Do you have any rooms for the night that me and my companions can rent?
Well, you know what? Yeah, we do. We have one room. Unfortunately, it's one double bed. Three of you, well, one of you will maybe have to sleep on the floor or something. I'm afraid we don't have much else to offer. Rooms are very hard to come by here and quite expensive, if I'm honest. But well, with the money you just gave me, the gold, I'll put that on with your kind parting gift. You can have the room for a night. She kind of like hands you, or she kind of moves up to yeah, here, and just kind of grabs over for a key, and she moves. Yeah, she kind of moves backwards. It gives you the key to the room.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
That's all right. You'll hang on. Yeah, it's the biggest room. You'll find it straight ahead of the find it straight ahead from the stairs as you go up. She kind of points to the stairs to your right.
Is there anyone in the room still like looking at us, watching us, or is like,
Oh, most
what's
likely.
happening?
Oh yeah, a lot of people are looking and like murmuring, like kind of. Yeah, a lot of people are like really looking. This group in particular, who the guy was with, are kind of staring daggers at you.
I bet they are.
Yeah,
they started it, to be fair.
One person is looking very scared at you guys though, but the rest are just like looking kind of aggressively at you, like, yeah.
To be fair, it was an impressive headshot.
I mean, it was.
Just saying.
Yeah, it was.
It was a really nice shot. Yeah, Gibo just kind of turns to Lee and is like, "Go on, let's just get you to our room."
Leah hobble.
Okay, yep.
Oh,
The only
it's
one
Vincent
that's,
gonna do it.
in a weird turn of events, the only one that's sober is Gibo.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's strange. It's like she turns to you and says, "Have a nice night."
Sorry, what was that?
She
Cut out.
yeah. Oh, sorry. She turns to you and shouts that hope you have a nice night.
Oh, you cut out again, but I'm assuming you said, "I hope you have a
Sorry.
nice night."
Yes.
Hey, clairvoyant Gibo. Is Vincent joining as well, or is Vincent just gonna still?
Munching on his potatoes.
I assume I don't know you guys are leaving.
I turned to you as well when I said that.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you if you noticed.
Can I roll for perception to see if I do?
Yeah, go on then.
I can just do a straight roll and not do it with a disadvantage, if that's okay.
Not the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
You.
Fine with disadvantage in this, I don't mind.
I mean, you are heavily drunk. I don't know. No, we'll do straight roll, I guess, just because he's like. Well, how are you doing it? You just calling out to him, or you actually touching him?
Yeah, I called out to him and Leah, like, let's get you to a room. And I'm just staring at Vincent right now because Leah's already hobbling.
Oh, if you're only speaking to him, then that would be disadvantage, which means yeah, he probably doesn't hear you.
So Gibo moves up and he like grabs him by the arm. I said, let's get you to a room, all right?
At this point, I feel like I would notice.
Yeah, he's actually grabbed you now, so you can feel something pulling at
Okay.
you. You do notice this.
Okay.
I'm
want-
not pulling him away yet. I'm just screaming like,
Well,
come on,
yeah,
let's
but
go."
you actually like touched him,
Yeah, I
like
know.
grabbed him, yeah.
Yeah, I want to when he like touches me and is saying that, I want to say, have you had their food? It's delicious.
Yeah, it really is. Yum yum. Let's get you to a room, all right, Vincent?
I want to take one last swig of my tankard, and after I do that, I'll say, all right, let's go.
All right, roll con save with disadvantage.
Fucking knew it. And this is why you did it as well, I know.
Yeah, of course.
For fuck's sake.
No, you
Fucking-
you take one big swig, you slam the tankard down on the ground, you scream with like in celebration like woo, and then you get up and swagger over to the stairs.
Oh, this is the most fun session yet, guys.
All of you.
Bet it is.
I fucking hate all of you
I
right now.
almost died again.
Okay, so which room is it, Prin?
She said the one right in front of you as you go up the stairs. I shall move you because you have to move the map.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
That is why I am moving you.
Because I have the key, right? So.
There goes Gibo goes there, and Vincent
Well, what the
is
hell? Oh, there.
precariously standing on the stairs, about to fall down.
So it'll be this room, right? Where I'm at.
Yep, that one. Yep,
Okay,
you
so,
look inside, it's a very nice looking bedroom. There's one double bed, as you said, and a nice fireplace. Big
Yeah,
table
so-
at the end.
So I'm letting Vincent and Leah have the bed, but I'm taking the fucking blanket.
Well, Leah only meditates anyway, so she doesn't really technically need the bed.
Yeah, but you're drunk, so I'm not sure.
That's true.
It's up to you
I don't
if
know.
you're.
What's the rules?
I don't know. It's up to you if you remember to meditate or if you just want to sleep, because you know you are. It's really up to you what you're gonna do. I'm still taking the blanket though. So.
As soon as Vincent walks in the room and sees the bed, he's just gonna dive like onto the bed.
All right, you
Yeah.
dive onto the bed. You hear it creaking. very loudly. You hear the floor kind of like creak as well.
And I assume as soon as he hits the bed, like 5 seconds later, he's out.
Please.
All right. So Vincent and Leah are on the bed, and Gibo's sleeping in the corner in a blanket.
I'm sleeping here in the corner with a blanket, but I do have my crossbow out in case anyone opens the door. I did lock the door though, but in case anyone tries to open, I have my crossbow ready, just in case.
Okay.
Since those guys downstairs were pretty slow.
True.
I can't believe Gibo has been the voice of reason this session.
Yeah, it's been a weird one.
Yeah.
It's been a very weird one.
I would die for Garfield.
I know.
I've already
You won't, but
established
you
that.
won't both did.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, Gibo also wants to protect Garfield, because Garfield is a cute little dragon.
Garfield is Garfield, you know.
Vincent's just having a good time.
He really
We
is.
can tell.
He's gonna be up for. He's gonna wake up tomorrow and find that Gibo doesn't find him cool anymore, so that's probably gonna be a sad moment.
Okay.
From 0 to 0 in one night.
You're keeping a look. You're sat where you are, Gibo, and you're looking around at the room, right? Like for keeping an eye out. You said.
Yeah, I mean, he does want to try and sleep, but
Okay. Well, what,
am I allowed
you...
to be in like a light sleep that I can wake up or not?
You can. I don't know if I don't know if that would consider as a. I don't.
The door is locked.
It is locked. No, I'll Yeah, you can still have a full rest, I guess.
I mean, Gibo is completely fine
Yeah,
with
that's
everything. So
Okay.
it's really just
where
realism
you're
right now.
sat, can you give me a perception check as well?
Oh no, am I gonna fall through the floor because I got a fat ass? Poisonous spider, what is it?
No, you're looking around. You don't. Yeah, it's just the room. You see that the ceiling is a little directly in front of you. The ceiling looks a bit kind of off though, like a bit askewed.
Is it suspicious or not?
It doesn't look it. It just kind of looks. There's like a there's like a little gap on it, like a little opening. That's like if it was looking like a big like a square, like this one you're on, there's like a little opening on this part here.
Okay.
But yeah, at this point, I assume you're all just gonna go to sleep now.
I think Gibo's
Yeah.
had enough of this day, to
Yeah,
be
that's
completely
fair.
honest.
I mean, you've gone for a
Please.
while as well on this, so probably a good
Person's
time to stop.
contact gets harassed, and Leah's dragon gets attacked because there's some asshole that hates dragons.
It's been a big day.
Yeah, it really has been.
Yeah. All
And
right.
the biggest shame of all was that he thought Vincent was cool for a moment.
Highlight
And
of the
you-
game. Vincent was cool. Leah almost died for the dragon, and Gibo saved the day.
And you also
that's
got
kinda
an
cool.
old man beaten up by an angry mob.
Facts. That's true too.
I mean, he does still respect Vincent for that one.
True, everyone
yeah,
respects
no,
Vincent now. Everyone loves Vincent in this fucking town. That was in the marketplace anyway. All right. Well, we'll call the session there. Everyone apply a long rest for me, please.
What's a long rest again? How much? Like, do
You
I get
restore
all-
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It's basically a complete reset.
Yeah.
For your. Literally.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak, but the clap of my ass cheeks keep alerting the guards.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
He might be small, but he does have a dumpy.
I hope you all had a good session, though. I hope you had a good time.
I had a great
It was
time.
great.
It was a great session.
Thank you, thank you. I was
I-
it did not go anywhere near as I expected it to, but I thought you were gonna go explore the windmill, so everything. Yeah, I chucked everything that I prepared for out the window.
Sorry
Next
about
time,
that, I
next
guess.
time.
That's alright. I gotta realize that this group isn't going to be as straightforward as I think it is.
I mean, to be realistically though, we are straightforward because our actual goal was Vallaki. The windmill was a distraction.
Yeah, that's fair, but it was just at the end of the last session. You sounded so adamant that you wanted to check out the windmill.
I didn't.
Well, yeah,
when
except
Gibo
you.
came back, we went to Vallaki.
So Gibo is literally the voice of reason then.
Today he was somehow.
Yeah,
The
he
old
was.
lady kind of threw me off, I think.
I mean, to be fair, drunk Vincent kind of threw me off. Adolf, I want to be cool thing too. I'm gonna shoot fucking fireworks in the marketplace.
Yeah, no, I am trying to play more into the, like, because I'm changing how Vincent's personality is. Like, I'm trying to turn him more into, like, a fun-loving kind of guy. Because out of game, like, I want to subclass him into Bard. So I'm trying to, like, play more into that.
Is that why you asked about dual classing earlier in the...
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I mean, that does explain the little jig you did for merchant. The accidental performance roll.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to just play more into, like, his fun-loving side that I think went really well today, but it kind of screwed you guys over, but I liked it.
I mean,
Good to
the
know.
only thing you screwed over was not participating in the fight. Other than that, it was fine, though.
I mean, it still went fine, though.
What happened to the horse? Did you leave it in the
The horse
market
was
square?
outside.
Okay.
We left it outside.
You remember Leah never dismounted, so she's just on the
The
horse.
the horse is in the room.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, Leah was still sober back then, so she probably like hitched it onto some pole or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there were a few like little bits outside the tavern where you could like hitch your horse, like a post. Because they get quite a few horses. You know, they get a lot of travelers as well when they do. People on a horse with like wagons and stuff. But yeah.